My beloved child, stop. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not look away. Right now, in this exact second, I need you to slow your breath and let me speak to you. I have been waiting for you to pause long enough for my voice to reach you, and the very fact that your eyes have landed on these words is not by chance. Heaven aligned this hour. The unseen realm tilted itself so that you would arrive here, at this precise moment, with the exact ache you have been carrying in silence. I see you. I see your body. I see what you have been hiding behind a smile that does not quite reach your eyes. And I am about to speak to you about something the world has tried to convince you to ignore: your skin, your flesh, the vessel I formed with my own hands. There is a message written on the surface of your body, my child, and you have been reading it wrong for too many years. Hear me now. Do not let the noise of this day pull you away from this conversation. Do not let distraction steal what I am bringing to you. There is something you have been silently asking me, even when you did not have the words for it. You have stood in front of the mirror and you have looked at yourself and you have wondered if you are still beautiful. You have wondered if the marks on your skin are signs of your decline. You have wondered if the body that carries you is failing you, betraying you, no longer worthy of love. And I tell you now, with all the tenderness a father holds for his child, the answer to every quiet question you have been asking is not what you have feared. Stay with me. Do not rush this. What you are about to hear will reorder the way you see yourself for the rest of your days. I am stopping you because you have been listening to the wrong voices for too long. The voice that tells you your skin is wrong. The voice that tells you your body is too much, too little, too aged, too marked, too scarred, too soft, too tired. That voice is not mine. It has never been mine. It is a voice borrowed from a world that profits from your shame, and you have unknowingly let it set up a throne in your soul. Today, that throne falls. I am sweeping in to take back what belongs to me. And what belongs to me is the way you see the vessel I gave you. Breathe, my child. Just breathe. Let the muscles in your shoulders soften. Let the tightness in your jaw release. You do not have to perform anything to receive what I am about to give you. You only have to listen. Something shifted in the unseen realm the moment you opened this message. You may not feel it yet. You may not see it yet. But there are forces moving on your behalf that you cannot perceive with natural eyes. The chains that have been wrapped around your reflection are loosening. The lies that have been whispered over your appearance are being silenced. The shame that you have worn like a second skin is being lifted from your shoulders, even now, even as these words enter your spirit. Do not move. Do not interrupt this moment by checking your phone or letting another thought pull you elsewhere. The thing you have been quietly begging me to address, I am addressing today. You have asked me, even without words, why your body feels like such a heavy thing to carry. You have asked me why the mirror has become a place of dread instead of a place of recognition. You have asked me why the skin you live in seems to broadcast every battle you have ever fought, every meal you have eaten, every sleepless night you have endured. And the answer I am bringing to you today is not the answer the world would give. The world would tell you to fix yourself, to shrink yourself, to smooth, to lighten, to tighten, to erase. The world says your body is a problem to be solved. I say your body is a witness to be honored. Hear that again. A witness. Every line on your face is a witness. Every mark on your skin is a witness. Every change in your form is a witness. And today, I am here to tell you what they have been witnessing. But before I unfold this, I must warn you. There is a reason the enemy has worked so hard to keep you blind to what I am about to reveal. There is a reason he has filled your feed with images that make you feel less than. There is a reason he has whispered in your ear every time you stepped out of the shower, every time you tried on clothes that did not fit the way they used to, every time you caught your reflection in a window and flinched. He knows that if you ever truly understood what your body means to me, if you ever truly grasped the holiness of the vessel I gave you, his power over you would crumble. So he has hidden this truth behind 1,000 smaller lies. And you have spent decades drowning in the smaller lies without ever realizing the bigger truth was just on the other side of them. Today, the bigger truth is breaking through. My child, listen carefully. I do not call my creations problems. I do not call my masterpieces flawed. I do not look at the work of my own hands and recoil. When I formed you, I was not careless. When I knit your skin together, I was not distracted. When I placed every cell of you in its appointed place, I was not making a draft I would later regret. Every part of you was deliberate. Every part of you was intentional. And every part of you was, and is, and will remain, deeply and unchangingly loved. The world may have trained your eyes to see your body as something to be edited, but I trained my eyes long ago to see your body as something to be cherished. And today, I am inviting you to borrow my eyes for the rest of this message so that you can finally see what you have been blind to. There is something about your body that you do not know yet. There is something your skin has been trying to tell you that you have not been able to hear over the noise of comparison and the static of criticism. And what I am about to reveal in the next portion of this conversation is the very thing that will set you free, not from your body, but free within your body. You are not stuck inside a failing vessel. You are not trapped in a form you must escape. You are alive inside a temple. And today, I am going to teach you to walk through that temple like the rightful heir that you are. Stay with me. Do not let anything pull you away. What I am about to say next is for the part of you that has stopped looking at yourself with any softness at all. Take one more breath before we go deeper. Place your hand, if you can, somewhere on your own body, your chest, your stomach, your face, your arm, anywhere. Just one small place of contact between your skin and your own warmth. Feel that. Feel the heat of life under your own palm. That heat is me. That pulse is me. That subtle rise and fall is me, keeping you, sustaining you, holding you together cell by cell every second of every day. You have not been alone in your body, my child. Not one moment of your existence has been spent in a vessel I was not actively, lovingly, attentively present within. The body you have been so quick to judge is the body I have never stopped tending to. Even right now, even in this very breath, I know what you have been doing. I have watched you do it for years. You have been measuring yourself against people whose lives you do not know. You have scrolled through filtered faces and edited bodies, and you have made silent comparisons that have eaten away at your peace. You have stood beside friends at gatherings and felt the quiet ache of believing you were less. You have undressed in private and looked down at yourself and let a single sentence form in your mind. The sentence you do not even fully say out loud. The sentence that whispers, "This is not enough. This is not what I wanted. This is not what I was supposed to look like. My child, hear me." That sentence is a thief. It has stolen so much from you. And today, I am taking back what it has taken. You have walked through this world believing that your body was something you owed an apology for. You have apologized with your posture, with your clothing choices, with your refusal to be photographed, with the way you avoid certain mirrors and certain lighting and certain rooms. You have apologized in 1,000 small ways for simply existing in the form I gave you, and every apology has carved a small grief into your soul that you have not let yourself fully grieve. Today, the grief comes up. Today, the truth comes up. Today, the lie comes up, and I will hold you through every layer of it, because that is what a father does. There is a reason your body has been louder lately. There is a reason it has demanded more of your attention. There is a reason the skin you used to take for granted has begun to feel like a stranger asking to be acknowledged. Your body is not malfunctioning. Your body is speaking. And the language it is speaking is not a language of decline. It is a language of invitation. Your skin is inviting you to come home to yourself. Your body is inviting you to come home to me. The aches, the changes, the marks, the things you have been afraid to name, all of them are envelopes carrying messages that the world taught you to throw away unread. Today, we are opening those envelopes together. Today, you are going to read what is actually inside. Listen, the way you have been treating your body is not your fault. You inherited a set of measuring sticks from a culture that does not know me. You inherited beauty standards from people who profit from your dissatisfaction. You inherited shame about your skin from voices that were ashamed of their own. You have been carrying inherited weight, my child, and inherited weight is the heaviest weight there is, because you did not even know when you picked it up. But you can put it down. You can put it down right now in this very breath, simply by agreeing with me, simply by saying, in the quiet of your own heart, this weight is not mine, this shame is not mine, this story is not mine, and I will take from your shoulders what was never yours to carry. That is what I do, that is who I am. I am the lifter of inherited burdens, and you are not exempt from my lifting. Do not let your mind start to argue. Do not let it list all the reasons you should not believe this. The list it wants to read is the same list it has been reading for years, and the list has not made you happy. The list has not set you free. The list has only kept you smaller. Today, we are not consulting the list. Today, we are consulting only my voice. And my voice says you are not your skin, but I love your skin. You are not your body, but I love your body. You are not your reflection, but I love your reflection. And that combination, the holding of both truths at once, is the freedom I came here to give you. You can be more than your body and still honor your body. You can outlast your body and still cherish your body. You can know yourself as a spirit and still treat your flesh as a temple. That is the integration I am inviting you into. I will not rush this, my child. I know the world has rushed you for too long. I know you have been told to scroll past your pain, to push through your exhaustion, to ignore the messages your body has been sending. I will not do that. I will sit with you through every word of this. I will not move on until you have heard what your skin has been quietly trying to tell you, because what your skin has been trying to tell you is not what you have feared. It is not, you are old. It is not, you are damaged. It is not, you are no longer beautiful. The message has been something else entirely. And in the next portion of our time together, I am going to translate it for you, word for word, so that you can read your own body the way I have always read it. But first, I need you to do one thing. I need you to stop calling yourself names in your own mind. I need you to stop using your inner voice as a weapon against your own form. I need you to refuse to participate in the small acts of self-harm you have been doing every time you look down at yourself and let a sneer cross your lips. Every time you tell yourself you are gross. Every time you tell yourself you are ugly. Every time you tell yourself you used to be better. Stop. I am asking you, not commanding you, asking you, with the tenderness of a father, to lay those words down. They have wounded you for long enough. They were never accurate. They were never mine. And you do not have to keep speaking them. If you can agree with me on this single thing, that you will stop weaponizing your inner voice against the body I gave you, then everything else we are about to do together will fall into place. Because the body responds to the voice, the skin responds to the voice, the cells respond to the voice. Your inner voice has been like a constant weather report your body has had to live under, and you have been broadcasting storms over yourself for years. Today, the broadcast changes. Today, I am stepping into the booth. Today, my voice replaces the voice that has been criticizing you, and the weather over your body, beginning right now, is going to shift. Stay with me through every part of this message. Do not let any single section feel optional. There is something specific I am bringing for you in every portion of what is coming. In one section, I will sit with you in the pain you have hidden, and I will tell you that I saw every silent grief. In another, I will reveal where I have been, every moment you thought you were alone in your body. In another, I will reframe what you have called damage, and I will show you what it truly is. In another, I will lift you into a vision of who you are becoming, a vision so different from what you have been holding that it will feel like meeting yourself for the first time. And in the final portion, I will seal everything we have spoken with a blessing strong enough to hold you for the rest of your days. So do not rush, do not skip, do not let your mind try to outpace this. Slow down with me, and let every part of this conversation reach every part of you. I want you to know, before we go any further, that the very fact that you have stayed this long is not random. The world is loud and your attention is in constant demand, and yet here you are still reading, still listening, still letting these words enter your spirit. That is not coincidence. That is your soul recognizing the voice it has been waiting for. Your soul knows my sound, my child. It is always known. And when my voice arrives, even in the form of words on a screen, your soul leans in, no matter how distracted your mind is. That leaning in is a holy thing. Honor it, do not break it. Stay leaned in until the end, because everything I am about to give you can only be received in the posture of leaned-in attention. You may be feeling something stirring in your chest right now, a pressure, a warmth, a quiet ache that does not have a clear origin. That is not anxiety. That is not your imagination. That is your spirit recognizing that you are standing inside a divine appointment and your body is responding to the nearness of my voice. Some of you will feel a tear forming behind your eyes before any sentence in this message has earned that response. That tear is not weakness. That tear is recognition. The deepest part of you knows you are being addressed by your Maker, and the deepest part of you is moved before your conscious mind has caught up. Let the tear come. Let your body do what it knows how to do. Your body has always been a more honest receiver of my voice than your thoughts have been. Trust it. Today, more than ever, trust it. You have wondered for a long time if I see you, if I really see you. Not the version of you that shows up at church if you go to church. Not the version of you that smiles in family photos. Not the version of you that posts on social media. The version of you that exists when no one is watching. The version of you that cried in the shower last week. The version of you that ate something in secret you did not want anyone to know about. The version of you that has not had a doctor look at the thing on your skin that you have been ignoring for months. The version of you that turns the light off before getting undressed because you do not want to see what you have become, my child. I see that version of you. I have always seen that version of you, and I love that version of you with a love that does not flinch. Hear that again. My love does not flinch. There is nothing about your body that makes me look away. There is no mark, no scar, no shape, no size, no change, no condition, no symptom, no aging, no sagging, no stretching, no anything that makes me love you less. Nothing. Not now, not ever. There has never been a moment in your life when your form caused me to recoil. I am not the world. I am not the magazines. I am not the algorithms. I am not the cruel comments. I am the one who made you, and my standard for beauty was set the moment I made you. You did not have to earn your beauty by maintaining a certain version of yourself. Your beauty was the version I made. Your beauty is the version you are right now. Your beauty will still be the version you will be at the end of your life. I do not adjust my standard to match the world. The world should adjust its standard to match mine, and one day it will, but until then, I am calling you out of the measurement of the world and into mine. So here we stand, you and I, at the beginning of a conversation that is going to take some time to fully unfold. The next portion of our journey will go into the pain you have been holding alone, and I will name it with you, one ache at a time. I will not skip over anything. I will not pretend you have not suffered. I will not gloss over the years of quiet warfare you have waged with your own reflection. We will go into all of it together, and I will hold your hand through every word. There are some of you who came here today thinking you would find a quick blessing, something to lift your mood, something to distract you from the heaviness you have been carrying. I am about to give you something more than a blessing. I am about to give you a reintroduction to your own body, a reintroduction to the form you have been arguing with for years, a reintroduction to the skin you have been criticizing every time you walked past a mirror. By the end of our conversation, you will not look at yourself the same way. You will not undress at night the same way. You will not step into the shower the same way. You will not look at photographs of yourself the same way. Something deep and unshakable is going to settle into your bones, and that something is the truth I have been waiting to deliver to you for years. I want to be honest with you about why this message had to come now. Some of you are at a tipping point. You do not know it yet, but you are. You have been moving toward a decision about your body that I do not want you to make in the absence of my voice. Some of you have been considering procedures that come from shame, not from health. Some of you have been considering restriction that comes from self-hatred, not from wisdom. Some of you have been considering withdrawing from relationships, hiding yourselves, isolating yourselves, all because you have judged your body unworthy of being seen. I am intervening before those decisions are made. I am intervening because I know what is coming, and I know that if I do not speak now, you may take a step you cannot easily walk back. So, if you have been planning anything at all that is rooted in the lie that your body is the problem, pause that plan until you have heard everything I am bringing to you in this message. After this, you may still choose certain things, and some of them may be wise and good, but you will choose them from a different place inside yourself. You will choose them from rest, not from rejection. You will choose them from love, not from loathing. That is the only kind of choice I want for you. Notice your body right now. Notice what it is doing as you read this. Notice the slight forward lean of your head. Notice the way your breath has slowed without you instructing it to. Notice the way your shoulders are starting, just a little, to come down from where they have been hovering near your ears all day. Notice that even your jaw, which you did not realize was clenched, is beginning to soften. That is your body recognizing the presence of safety. That is, your body recognizing the voice that does not threaten it. Your body has been bracing against voices for so long, my child, that it forgot what it feels like to receive a voice that wishes it well. My voice wishes it well. My voice will always wish it well. And the more time you spend in the presence of my voice, the more your body will remember how to be at peace inside itself again. You are the keeper of a temple, my child. That is not a metaphor I am using to make you feel better. That is the most literal description of your body that I have ever offered. The spirit lives where you live. The breath I gave you is the same breath I gave to the first human I formed. The dust I shaped is sacred dust. The flesh I assembled is sacred flesh. There is nothing about your body that is not infused with my own creative breath, and to despise the body is to despise the Maker. Though you would never speak the despising aloud, I am not condemning you for the despising. I am simply showing you what it has been so that we can lay it down together. Every contemptuous thought you have ever had about your own form was a small, unconscious turning away from me, because you were turning away from my work. I forgive every one of those thoughts. I am not holding them against you. I am only inviting you, today, to turn back. Turn back toward the temple. Turn back toward the gift. Turn back toward the form your Father gave you. The whole rest of this message will be me holding the door open while you walk back in. You may be wondering why I waited until today. Why not last year? Why not 5 years ago? Why not when you were younger and the shame had not had so much time to root itself? The reason is simple. You were not ready to receive it then. You needed certain layers of disillusionment to come first. You needed to try everything the world offered, and you needed to feel the emptiness of every promise the world made before you would be hungry enough for the truth I am bringing. If I had spoken these words to you years ago, you would have nodded along and then gone back to the magazines and the comparisons and the strategies. You needed to be exhausted from the strategies before the truth could land. And, my child, you are exhausted now. You are exhausted enough. So I am speaking now, because now your ears are open in a way they were not before. The timing is mine, and the timing is right. Some of you are wondering if I am speaking to you specifically or if this message is general. Let me settle that. I am speaking to you specifically. I do not waste words on the air. Every sentence I am forming is being formed because you are the one who needed to hear it. There may be others reading this at the same time, but the way these words are being woven is being woven for the contours of your own soul. The fingerprint of this message matches the fingerprint of your hidden pain. That is how I work. I speak the same words, and yet every listener hears them as if they were spoken into their own room, just for them, with their own name in mind. So, when you wonder if I see you specifically, the answer is yes. When you wonder if I know what your particular body has been through, the answer is yes. When you wonder if I am aware of the exact place on your skin you do not want to talk about, the answer is yes. There is no anonymity with me, my child. I have never spoken to a crowd. I only ever speak to one heart at a time, even when many hearts are listening. Before we continue, I want you to make a small promise to yourself, even now. Promise that you will not skim. Promise that you will not minimize. Promise that you will let the words land where they need to land. Because, my child, this is not a video. This is not content. This is a message. And a message has a sender, and the sender of this message is your Father. Treat it like that. Treat it like the rare and holy thing it is. And I will treat you, throughout every breath of it, like the rare and holy thing you are. Let us continue. The next chapter of what I have to say to you is already waiting, and it is the chapter where I will sit with you in the secret place of your pain and tell you that I have been there in every silent moment all along. My child, come closer. There is no one here but us. The world cannot hear what I am about to say to you. The people in your life will never know that this part of our conversation happened. This is the secret place. This is where I name what you have not let anyone else name. So set down whatever you have been pretending to feel and let yourself feel what is actually there. I will hold it with you. None of it is too much for me. I saw you. That is where I want to begin. I saw you. Hear those 3 words and let them go into the deepest part of you. I saw you. Not the version of you that the world saw. The version of you that you thought was completely hidden. The version of you that lived behind closed doors. The version of you that no camera ever captured and no friend ever fully met. That version. I saw her. I saw him. I saw you. I saw you when you stood in front of the mirror as a young person and first realized that something about your appearance did not match what the world was telling you to look like. I saw the slow, quiet construction of shame that began in that moment. I saw how you started to angle your body differently in photos. I saw how you began to choose clothes that would hide rather than clothes that would honor. I saw the small calculations you made every morning about how to present yourself in a way that would draw the least attention to the parts of you that you had decided were unacceptable. None of it was invisible to me. Every single decision, every single covering, every single careful arrangement of your appearance to manage the eyes of others, I saw it. And I was never, not once, not for a single second, ashamed of you. I saw you when you cried in the bathroom after a comment someone made about your weight. The comment was casual to them. They moved on within minutes. But the comment lived inside you for years. It became a small voice that activated every time you ate, every time you got dressed, every time you saw your reflection. I was there in the bathroom with you when you cried. I did not leave because you did not pray. I did not need a prayer to know what was happening. I sat with you. I watched the tears fall. I felt every wave of grief move through your body, and I made a quiet vow in that moment, a vow you did not hear, but a vow nonetheless. I vowed that I would not let that comment have the final word over your life. I am here now to fulfill that vow. I saw you when your body began to change in ways you did not choose. I saw you when puberty came and gave you a form you were not prepared for. I saw you when pregnancy stretched and reshaped you in ways no one had warned you about. I saw you when illness took something from you and your body remembered it forever. I saw you when age began to leave its first small marks, and you stood in the bathroom touching them with quiet disbelief, wondering when you had stopped being the version of yourself you recognized. I saw every transition, every change, every loss, every gain. I saw you grieve the body you used to have. I saw you mourn the form that no longer was. I saw you, and I never once thought less of you. The world taught you that change is loss. I taught your body that change is becoming. Today, I am restoring that teaching. I saw you when the skin condition first appeared, the redness, the patches, the flakes, the acne that returned in your 30s when you thought you had outgrown it, the dark spots that you began to track in the mirror as if they were small enemies, the texture that changed without warning, the thing that emerged on your skin that you could not explain, that you researched online late at night, that you compared to images on websites until you frightened yourself. I saw every late-night search. I saw every concealing layer of makeup applied with trembling hands. I saw every canceled plan because you could not face being seen that day. None of it was hidden from me. None of it. I saw you when you stopped looking at yourself naked. I saw the precise day it happened. You did not declare it. You did not write it in a journal. It was not a dramatic decision. It was simply that one morning, you began to look away from your own reflection while you got dressed, and the next morning, you looked away again. And the next, until looking away became automatic and looking toward yourself became almost impossible. The aversion settled into your Xahaum. It became part of how you moved through space. You learned to dress without seeing yourself. You learned to bathe without truly meeting yourself. You learned to exist in your body while pretending it was not there. And I, who made every cell of you, watched you slowly walk away from the temple I had given you to live in. It broke my heart, my child. It broke my heart for you, not because you did anything wrong, but because I could see what you were losing, and you could not yet see what you were losing. I saw you when you began to compare your body to the bodies of strangers on a screen. I saw the small, almost imperceptible tightening in your chest every time you scrolled past someone whose appearance the algorithm had decided would make you feel less than. I saw you do this hundreds of times, thousands of times, tens of thousands of times over years. Each scroll a tiny knife, each comparison a small bleeding, until your spirit was carrying an accumulated wound that no one knew about and that you yourself did not fully recognize. I saw it accumulate. I saw the bleeding under the surface. And I have been preparing this exact message to begin the closing of those wounds today. I saw you when you stood beside friends or family members whose bodies you envied. I saw the smile you wore that did not reach your eyes. I saw the way you held yourself slightly behind them, slightly smaller, slightly less present. I saw you participate in conversations while inside you were calculating how you compared, how you measured, how you ranked, how you fell short. I saw you walk away from gatherings that should have been joyful and instead drive home replaying every moment of envy and every comparison your mind had made without your permission. I saw the silent exhaustion of all that comparing. I saw what it cost you. I saw what it took from your ability to be simply present with the people you loved, and I never blamed you for any of it. The comparing was not your sin. The comparing was your wound speaking. And today I am here to begin the healing of the wound. I saw you when you avoided being in photographs. I saw the way you offered to be the one to take the picture so you would not have to be in it. I saw the way you ducked at the last second when someone tried to capture a candid moment. I saw the way you cropped yourself out of group photos before they were posted. I saw the way you scrolled through old albums and felt a strange, mixed grief over images of an earlier version of yourself, wondering both why you had hated that version at the time and why you could not get back to her or him. I saw all of it. The avoidance, the grief, the comparison of your past self to your present self, the unspoken belief that your visual record had become something to be ashamed of. And I tell you now, every photograph of you is precious to me. Every angle, every lighting, every age, every weight, every condition of skin. I have been keeping a holy album of your life that does not flinch at any image. You would weep if you could see the album I keep. You are radiant in every single picture, my child, every single one. I saw you when you started saying yes to procedures or treatments or products that were rooted in self-rejection rather than self-care. I am not condemning the procedures themselves. I am naming the place inside you they came from. I saw the moment you justified the choice with a story about how you just wanted to feel better, when really you were trying to silence a deeper grief by paying someone to alter the form that grief was attached to. I saw the temporary relief of the procedure. I saw how quickly the relief faded. I saw how the underlying ache returned, sometimes within days, sometimes within months, and you began to think about the next procedure, the next change, the next pursuit. I was not absent during any of this. I sat beside you in every waiting room. I sat beside you during every recovery. I was with you in every mirror moment when you assessed the result and wondered if it had been enough. The pursuit was never going to end, my child, because the pursuit was running from a wound that no scalpel can touch. Today, we are turning toward the wound itself, together. I saw you when you ate in secret, the plate you finished alone, the bag of food consumed in the car in the parking lot, the pantry visited late at night when no one would see. I saw the shame on your face as you finished. I saw the resolutions you made afterward to start over tomorrow. I saw the silent grief of feeling like you had betrayed yourself, and I want you to know that I never saw a betrayer in you. I only ever saw a hungry soul reaching for the only comfort that felt available in that moment. The eating was not the problem. The hunger underneath the eating was the problem, and the hunger underneath the eating was a hunger for me. You did not have language for it. You did not know that what you were truly reaching for was the presence of your Father, but your spirit knew, and your spirit was reaching, and your hand was just doing what your spirit had not been given other words for. I am here now. I am the meal underneath the meal, and the more you receive me, the less the secret eating will need to happen, because the hunger I am here to feed is the deeper hunger no food was ever going to satisfy. I saw you when you restricted in secret. The meals skipped, the portions made smaller and smaller, the calories counted obsessively, the hours of walking or moving in private trying to undo what you had eaten. I saw the bargain you made with your body, the bargain that said, if I can just be smaller, I will be lovable. If I can just be lighter, I will be approved of. If I can just shrink enough, the world will finally welcome me. My child, I saw the bargain, and I want you to know that the bargain has never been valid. The terms of the bargain were lies. The bargain promised love in exchange for shrinking, and the bargain has not delivered. You have shrunk in seasons of your life. You have arrived at smaller numbers, and the love that was supposed to follow did not follow, because the love it promised was the love of the world, and the love of the world is a counterfeit. It does not feed. It does not last. It does not see you. My love sees you, and my love does not have terms. There is no number you can reach, no size you can become, no shape you can shape yourself. Into that will increase my love by 1 degree. My love is already maxed out, my child. There is no higher level for it to reach. So you can lay down the bargain now. You can lay it down today. I saw you when you stopped being touched, the slow withdrawal from physical contact, the way you stopped initiating hugs, the way you tensed when someone reached for you, the way you avoided being naked even with a partner who loved you because you could not believe their love when you could not believe in your own form. I saw the touch hunger that built up year after year, the skin that began to forget what gentle contact felt like, the body that started to associate touch with judgment instead of with care. I saw all of it, and I want you to know that you were not made to live untouched. Skin requires touch the way lungs require air. The withdrawal from touch was not a sin, my child. It was a wound. And today, I am pouring living touch back into you, even through these words, because my voice carries warmth, my voice carries presence, and as my voice enters your spirit, it begins to reawaken your body to the possibility of being safely touched again. By me first, and then, slowly, by others. I saw you when you cried in the shower because the shower was the only place you could cry without being heard. The water hid the sound, the water hid the tears. The water washed away the evidence before you stepped out and put on the face you had to wear for the rest of the day. I sat with you in every one of those showers. I never once felt that you were weak for crying there. I never once thought less of you for needing a private place. I only ever loved you more for the courage it took to keep functioning while carrying that much grief. The world calls people strong who never cry. I call people strong who cry in secret and still get up and care for others. You are that kind of strong, my child. The kind the world does not know how to honor, but I honor it. I see it. I name it now. You are strong. I saw you when you looked at old photographs of yourself and you grieved a version of you that had not yet known what was coming. The young version. The version before the heartbreak. The version before the diagnosis. The version before the weight gain or the weight loss or the scar or the surgery or the season of grief that aged you. I saw you look at her, look at him, look at that earlier self, and you whispered, "I miss you." You did not know I was listening when you said that, but I was. And I grieved with you. I grieved the version of you that did not know what was coming, because I knew what was coming, and I held you through it then, and I am holding you now, in the looking back. Both versions of you, the one in the photograph and the one looking at the photograph, are equally mine, equally cherished, equally seen. There is no degraded version of you. There are only different chapters of the same beloved being. I saw you when you faced a sudden health concern and did not tell anyone. The lump you found, the change you noticed, the sensation that did not feel right. The moment you knew something needed attention and you decided, against your own well-being, that you would deal with it later, that you would pretend it was nothing, that you would not burden the people around you with it. I saw the fear that lived alone inside you, the dread of doctor's appointments not made, the conversations not had. I saw you carry the silent weight, sometimes for years, of a knowing that you would not let yourself fully know. My child, I do not condemn the avoidance. I understand what it cost you to even acknowledge the thing inside yourself. But I am asking you, gently, in this moment, to bring whatever you have been avoiding into the light, not necessarily today, not necessarily this hour, but soon, because the body I gave you is worth caring for, and the silence around your fear is not a kindness. It is a thief. Let me be the one who gives you the courage to face what you have been avoiding. I will be with you in the appointment. I will be with you in the test. I will be with you in the result, whatever it is. You do not have to carry it alone any longer. You never did. I saw you when you stopped trusting your body to know what it needed, when you outsourced every signal of hunger, every signal of fullness, every signal of fatigue, every signal of pain, to external experts, external rules, external systems. You stopped listening to the wisdom I built into your cells, and you started listening to voices that did not know you. I saw what that disconnection cost you. I saw how it dulled your intuition. I saw how it made your body feel like a stranger you had to manage rather than a partner you could converse with. Today, we are restoring the conversation. Today, I am giving you permission to listen to your body again. Your body has wisdom in it that no expert can replicate. Your body has knowing in it that I myself placed there. The body and the soul are partners, my child. They are not enemies. The years of treating them as enemies have wounded both, and the reunion of body and soul begins right here, in this conversation, because as you hear my voice, your body and your soul both lean in toward me, and as they lean toward me, they lean toward each other. I saw you when you compared your body to the body of your mother, the body of your father, the bodies of your siblings, the strange ache of seeing your family members age, the realization that the body you live in carries a genetic story you did not write, the fear that came when you noticed yourself becoming a version of someone in your lineage you did not want to become. I saw the inheritance you have been wrestling with, the features you wish you had not received, the patterns you have been afraid of repeating, the conditions that run in the family that you have been silently scanning yourself for signs of. I saw all of it, and I tell you now, your body is not a sentence written by your ancestors. Your body is a sentence I am co-writing with you daily, in every breath. The genes are real, but they are not the final word. I am the final word. I always have been. So if you have been living in dread of inheriting something, hand me the dread. I will hold it, and I will work with you, cell by cell, to write a different ending than the one you have been afraid of. I saw you when you began avoiding social gatherings, because the thought of being seen in your current body was more than you could bear. I saw the invitations you politely declined, the events you found reasons to skip, the reunions you skipped, because you did not want anyone from your past to compare the version of you they remembered with the version of you you had become. I saw the loneliness that grew from these absences, the slow withdrawal from a life that was once richer than it had become. I saw you sit at home, scrolling through pictures of the event you had not attended, and quietly grieving that you had let your body keep you from your own life. My child, your body is not a reason to miss your life. Your body is your life. Your body is the way your soul gets to participate in the world. And every event you have avoided because of how you looked has been an event in which I longed for you to know that you were welcome exactly as you were. I am restoring your sense of welcome today. I saw you when you compared your skin to the skin of other people in your age group. I saw you study the smoothness of faces in advertisements and wonder why your face did not look that way. I saw you measure your pores, your tone, your texture, your evenness against an image that was edited before it ever reached your eyes. I saw the silent verdict you delivered against your own face every time you made the comparison. The verdict that said, I am behind. The verdict that said, something is wrong with me. The verdict that said, others are aging better. My child, the comparison was rigged from the beginning. The images you compared yourself to were not real. The standards you measured yourself against were manufactured, and you have spent years failing to meet a standard that no one was meeting, except in the digital alteration of their own pictures. The relief I want you to feel right now is the relief of finding out that the race you have been running was never real. You can step off the track. You can sit down beside me on the grass. You can breathe. The race is over, because the race never existed. I saw you when you began to fear summer. The season that should have felt like warmth and light became the season that exposed you. The shorts you would not wear, the swimsuit you would not put on, the arms you would not bare, the legs you would not let touch sunlight. I saw the way summer became a long performance of strategic clothing rather than a season of freedom. I saw you envy the way other people seemed to move through summer without thinking about their bodies. I saw the secret resentment that built up over how much of summer you missed because of the war you were waging with your own form. My child, summer was made for you to be in it. Sunlight was made for your skin. Water was made for your body. The freedom of the warm months was given to you, not to others, while you watched. And I am inviting you to reclaim your seasons, not all at once, not with pressure, just with the slow, gentle remembering that the world I made is for you, and your body is the way you receive the world. I saw you when someone you loved made an offhand comment about the body of another person and you flinched, because you knew immediately that they would think the same things about your body if they ever saw it the way they had seen the body of the other person. I saw the way the comment landed in you, the way it made you feel even less safe in your own skin, the way it added a brick to the wall you had been building around yourself. I saw you say nothing. I saw you laugh along. I saw you internalize the verdict and apply it to yourself. I saw what that cost you. I saw the way it made you trust the people you loved a little less, even though they had not said anything about you specifically. My child, the cruelty of casual body talk is one of the great hidden wounds of this generation. You have been wounded by comments that were not aimed at you, simply because the air carried them and your soul absorbed them. I am washing those comments out of you today. They are not yours. They never were. And the version of you those comments tried to define is not the version I see. I saw you when you tried, in your own strength, to fix what you believed was wrong with you. The diets, the cleanses, the routines, the products, the disciplines, the challenges, the plans. I saw the hope you carried into each new attempt. I saw the despair you carried when each attempt did not deliver what it promised. I saw the cycle, my child, the cycle of starting, failing, restarting, failing, restarting. I saw what the cycle did to your self-trust. I saw how, after enough cycles, you stopped trusting yourself to follow through on anything at all. You generalized the failure of body fixing into a failure of self, and you began to walk through life believing you were someone who could not finish what they started. That generalization was the cruelest part of all, because the failure was never a failure of you. The failure was a failure of a model that was rooted in the wrong premise. The premise was, you must fix yourself in order to be okay. The premise was a lie. There was nothing to fix. There was only something to receive. The fixing was always going to fail because there was nothing wrong in the first place. The receiving will not fail, because what is being received is my love, and my love does not run out. I saw you when you tried to talk about your body to someone you trusted, and they minimized it. They told you you looked fine. They told you you were being too hard on yourself. They told you to focus on the positives. And while they meant well, what you heard was, "Do not bring this to me." What you heard was, "Your pain is inconvenient." What you heard was, "I do not want to sit with you in this." So you closed the conversation. You learned that talking about your body was not safe even with the people who loved you. And the silence around your body grew thicker year by year, until the body itself became a sealed subject between you and your soul, a subject no one was allowed to enter. I am entering it now, my child, with your permission, and I do not minimize, I do not redirect. I do not tell you you are being too hard on yourself, although you have been, but I do not say it dismissively. I sit with you in every layer of how you have felt about your body. There is no layer I will not sit in with you. There is no part of this conversation that is unwelcome to me. I saw you when you read this kind of message before and it did not land. The encouraging words from teachers, friends, devotionals, books, podcasts, the messages about self-love and body acceptance, and the inherent worth of your form, you nodded along. You wanted to believe. But somehow the words did not penetrate. Somehow they stayed on the surface, sliding off you like water off oil. You closed the book and went back to despising your body within minutes. I saw the frustration of this. The sense that you were broken because the encouragement did not work on you the way it seemed to work on others. My child, hear me. The encouragement did not work because it came from human voices, and the wound was too deep for human voices to reach. Only my voice goes that deep. Only my voice carries the authority to overwrite the lies that have been written in you. And when my voice speaks, it does not slide off. It penetrates, it plants, it stays. So this message, unlike the others, is going to land. Not because you are different than you were last time, but because the source is different. The source is me, and I am not going to let these words bounce off you the way other words have. They will sink in. They will take root. They will grow. I promise you that. I saw you when you grieved a previous version of your body that you used to take for granted, the body that could move easily, the body that did not have the condition, the body that was not yet marked, the body that recovered quickly. I saw the tenderness with which you remembered that earlier form, and the way you wished you had loved it while you had it. The grief of unloved health is one of the quietest griefs of all. To realize, in retrospect, that the body you criticized then was a body you should have celebrated, and now it is no longer the same body, and the chance to celebrate it has passed. I want you to know, my child, that you have not missed the celebration. The body you have right now is also a body to celebrate, and one day you may look back at the body you have right now from a body you will have in the future, and you will wish you had celebrated this body too. So today, let us begin. Not because the current body is the last one you will have, but because every body you have ever had and ever will have is worthy of being honored in the present tense, not just in retrospect. The present tense honoring is the work I am here to teach you. I saw you when you compared your aging body to your own younger body, and you wondered if your prime was behind you, if the best version of you had already been lived, if everything from here on out was going to be a slow decline into a body you would not recognize. I saw the secret grief of mortality that has begun to brush against you. The realization that you will not always have the strength you have. The realization that there are mountains you may not climb again. The realization that some of the dreams you had for your body may not be fulfilled in the form you imagined. I saw the small mourning of all of this. I never minimized it. Mortality is real, my child, and your grief about it is sacred. But what you have not yet understood is that there is no decline in my eyes. There is only refinement. There is only becoming. There is only the slow, beautiful, holy work of a soul being readied for a glory that does not require a particular kind of body. The body you have at the end of your life will not be a lesser body. It will be a different body, and it will be precious to me in a way you cannot yet imagine. The aging you are afraid of is not a curse. It is a curriculum, and I am teaching you, year by year, what it means to be carried by something larger than your form. I saw you. I have to say it again, because the saying of it is the medicine. I saw you. In every moment, in every shower, in every changing room, in every silent comparison, in every postponed appointment, in every secret meal, in every restriction, in every refusal of touch, in every canceled photograph, in every avoidance of mirrors, in every late-night search for what might be wrong, in every long stare at a body part you had decided to despise, in every covering of every mark, in every age that arrived without your permission. I saw you. I have always seen you. I will never not see you. And the seeing has never, not once, not for a fraction of a heartbeat, been the seeing of judgment. The seeing has been the seeing of love. The seeing has been the seeing of a father who recognizes the child he made, no matter what season she is in, no matter what condition his body has come into. I do not see flaws, I see chapters. I do not see ugliness, I see a story. And the story is not over, my child. The story is far from over. And in the next portion of our conversation, I am going to tell you where I have been all this time, every moment your body has spoken to you in pain. I have not been distant. I have been closer than your own skin. Stay with me. The presence I am about to reveal will reorder how you understand every silent moment of your past. My child, breathe in, breathe out. Hear me, lean closer. Because what I am about to say is the part of the conversation where you find out you were never alone, not for one of the moments I have just named, not for any of the moments you carry that I have not yet named out loud, not for a single breath of your life. I was there. That phrase is going to repeat itself many times in the words that follow, and I want you to let it sink deeper with every repetition. I was there. I was there. I was there. There is no place your body has been that I have not been with it. There is no condition your skin has carried that I have not carried in my own awareness alongside you. There is no scar I did not witness forming. There is no change I did not watch unfold. I was there. I was there in the moment you were knit together inside your mother. I was there choosing the color of your eyes. I was there counting the cells that would become your skin. I was there deciding the texture of your hair, the curvature of your nose, the proportions of your face, the build of your bones. I was there the way an artist is there for every brushstroke of a beloved painting. There was no part of your formation that happened by accident. There was no detail that I outsourced. I was the maker. I was the designer. I was the dreamer dreaming you into the form you became. And I dreamed every part of you on purpose. You were never an oversight. You were never a leftover. You were never assembled from spare parts the world had left behind. You were intentional. Every cell. I was there in your childhood when your body did things that confused you. The first scrape that did not heal as quickly as you wanted. The first illness that took you down for a week and left you weak. The first realization that your body had limits. I was there comforting you in ways that did not have words. The warmth in your room at night, the way the sunlight hit your face in the morning, the hand of a parent on your forehead checking for fever. All of those were my presence translated through circumstance. I was speaking to your body through every kindness it received, even when those kindnesses came through other people. The other people did not know they were carrying me, but they were, and I was reaching through them to you every time. I was there in puberty when your body changed in ways that scared you. I was there when the form you had known began to become something else. I was there when you stood in the bathroom and looked at the changes and wondered if you were normal. I was there when you wished you had someone to talk to about it. I was there when you talked to no one. I was there when you tried to manage it all yourself, hiding the new things, the unwanted things, the embarrassing things. I was there watching you become an adolescent without a guide who told you that becoming was holy. I was there grieving with you the loss of the simpler body you used to have. And I was there celebrating in advance the body you were growing into, even though you could not yet celebrate it yourself. I was there the first time someone said something cruel about your appearance. I was there in the silence of your room afterward. I was there as you replayed the comment 100 times. I was there as the comment began to find a home inside you and to take up residence in your inner voice. I was there as the comment became something you said to yourself in private. I was there as it warped into a verdict you began to believe. And I was there grieving every layer of the warping. I tried to speak louder than the comment, my child. I sent so many quiet messages to counter it. A kind word from a stranger, a glance of recognition from someone who loved you, a moment when you caught a glimpse of yourself in a window and almost smiled. Those were my voice trying to push back the comment. The comment did not win in any final way. I have always been ready to overturn it, but you needed enough time to develop the ear to hear me. That ear is open today. I was there when you had your first heartbreak and your body responded with a grief that surprised you. The way you could not eat, the way you could not sleep, the way your skin reflected the inner storm, the way the weight came on or fell off without your permission. I was there in every change. I was there when you wondered why your body was reacting so dramatically to an emotional event. I was there teaching you, even then, that your body is not separate from your soul. Your body is the way your soul registers what is happening, and the changes your body made during that grief were not malfunctions. They were honest reports. Your body was telling you the truth of what your spirit was going through when no one else was listening. I was the one listening alongside it. I was the one validating the report. I am the one who has never thought your body was overreacting to anything. I was there in every season of weight change. The seasons you gained because life got harder. The seasons you lost because life took something from you. The seasons you tried to manipulate the number, and the number did not cooperate. The seasons the number cooperated, but the joy you had been promised did not arrive. I was there in every single one. I was not measuring you against any number. I was measuring my presence against your need. My presence was always equal to your need. There was never a season of your life when I did not give you what you needed to make it through. The number on the scale was never the relevant measurement. The measurement I cared about was the measurement of how close I was to you, and I was always as close as your own breath. Always. I was there when illness entered your body. The first time you got a diagnosis that scared you. The first time the doctor used a word you did not understand. The first time you sat in a waiting room knowing the news would change your life. I was there. I was in the room. I was in the chair beside you, in a way no one could see. I was in the words of the doctor, finding the kindest interpretation possible. I was in the moment of impact when the news landed. I was in the long drive home. I was in the night that followed when you could not sleep. I was in the way your body began to respond to whatever treatment it needed. I was in every prayer you whispered, and I was in every prayer you did not whisper because you did not have the strength to pray. Your silence was not a barrier between us. I am the God who hears silent prayers. I am the God who answers the prayers you could not form into words. I was working on your behalf in ways your doctors could not chart. I always will be. I was there in every late night when you researched the symptoms of your body and frightened yourself. I was there in the panic that flooded your chest. I was there in the dread of imagining the worst. I was there at 3 a.m. when you finally closed the laptop and tried to sleep. I was there in the way the morning light eventually came and you got up and kept going, despite the fear. I was there in the courage it took to keep functioning while carrying that level of uncertainty. I was there, my child, every step of the way. I have never been a father who shows up only for the celebrations. I am a father who shows up for the long, dark middle nights more than for anything else, because the dark middle nights are where you need me most. And I am there. I am always there. I was there in every relationship where your body became a subject of negotiation. The relationship where you did not feel beautiful to your partner. The relationship where you held yourself back from intimacy because you could not bear to be seen. The relationship where someone made you feel ashamed of the body I had given you. I saw all of it. I sat with you in every relational wound that had a physical component. I want you to know, my child, that I did not endorse the way you were made to feel. I did not agree with the assessments that were made of your body. I do not stand with anyone, partner or otherwise, who treats your form as something less than the masterpiece I made it to be. If someone in your past made you feel less than because of how you looked, I want to formally tell you, in this moment, that they were wrong. They did not see what I see. They were looking with the eyes of the world, and the eyes of the world have always been blind to glory. You were glorious then, and you are glorious now, and any voice that told you otherwise was a voice I do not authorize. I was there in the silence after the end of that relationship. I was there in the long nights when you wondered if anyone would ever love your body. I was there when you doubted whether you would be chosen again. I was there comforting you with a presence that you did not yet recognize as me, because you were too inside the pain to identify the comfort. But the comfort was real. The peace that came over you, sometimes when you did not expect it, was real. The strange moments of unexplained calm in the middle of grief were real. Those were me. I was breathing into your body the steadiness that your circumstances could not give you, and I was preparing you for a future you could not yet see, in which you would be loved fully and well, by yourself first, and then by others I would bring into your life. I was there in your pregnancies, if you have had pregnancies. I was there in the joy. I was there in the loss, if you have known loss. I was there in the way your body became a vessel for new life. I was there in the way your body grieved that life, if it did not come to completion. I was there in the months and years afterward when you looked at the changes pregnancy had left in your body and you wondered if you would ever feel like yourself again. My child, what your body did in those months was holy. What it carried, even briefly, was holy. The stretch marks are not damage, they are records. The body that has carried life carries that record forever, and the record is one of glory, not of disfigurement. The world has misread the testimony of your body. I am here to translate it correctly. Every line on your skin that came from carrying life is a line of honor. Every change that came from giving birth or from losing a pregnancy is a sacred mark. I read them, I see them, I bless them. They are not what you have been taught they are. They are far more. I was there in your menopause, in your perimenopause, in your andropause, in every hormonal shift your body has navigated. I was there in the hot flashes and the cold sweats. I was there in the unexpected emotions. I was there in the changes to your skin and your hair and your sleep and your weight. I was there in the moments you did not recognize your own face or your own body. I was there in the disorientation of feeling like a stranger inside your own form, my child. Hormonal transitions are some of the most disorienting and under-acknowledged experiences a human body goes through. You have not been making it up. You have not been being dramatic. The changes are real. The disorientation is real. The grief is real. And I have been there for every wave of it. I am still there. I am with you in the current of whatever transition your body is in right now, and I will be with you for whatever transitions are still ahead. The body changes, my child, but the one who holds the body does not change. I am the constant, and in the constancy of my presence, you will find a way to navigate every change. I was there when you stood in front of the mirror naked and could not find anything kind to say to yourself. I was there in the deafening silence of self-criticism. I was there when you covered yourself quickly with a towel because you could not stand to look any longer. I was there in the small wound that opened every time you turned away from your own reflection. I want to say something to you about that mirror, my child. I want you to know that I have been on the other side of it. Not literally, but the mirror is a sacred object, and I am present in every reflection it shows you. When you look at yourself in the mirror, I am looking at you through the mirror. My eyes are behind the glass, and what I see is not what you see. You see a list of complaints. I see a beloved. You see a problem. I see a poem. You see a body that has changed. I see a body that has been faithful. You see a face that has aged. I see a face that has lived. The mirror is not your enemy, my child. The mirror is a portal, and I have always been on the other side of it, waiting for you to see what I see. I was there in every moment. You covered yourself up. The clothes that were too big to hide your shape. The clothes that were too tight in the attempt to manage your shape. The makeup that was too heavy. The makeup that you put on so quickly you did not even look at yourself. The hair that you hid behind. The accessories you used as visual distractions. I was there in every strategy of concealment. I was there in the exhaustion of always having to manage your appearance for the world. And I want you to know that the strategies were not sins. They were defenses. They were the small armor you constructed to survive in a world that did not see you the way I see you. I do not blame you for the armor. I am only saying, gently, that you may not need quite as much of it as you have been wearing. Inside my presence, you are safe. You can lower the armor with me. You do not have to perform for me. You do not have to manage your appearance for me. You can stand before me with no concealments at all, and you will be beautiful. You always have been. I was there in every appointment you avoided, the dermatologist you did not visit, the doctor whose call you did not return, the follow-up you postponed and postponed and postponed. I was there in the fear that kept you from making the appointment. I was there in the part of you that did not want to know. I was there in the part of you that hoped if you ignored it, it would go away. I was there, my child, in the avoidance. And I was there even more in the small voice that kept whispering to you, "You need to go." That small voice was me. Every time you have ever felt a quiet inner nudge that something needs attention, that was me. I have been trying to lead you toward care for your body, even when your shame was telling you to neglect it. The fact that you have not always listened does not make me love you less. It just makes me grieve the years of avoidance, because I know what better health is available to you when you let yourself receive care. Today, I am giving you the courage to make the appointments you have been avoiding. Not all at once, just one. Make one this week, and I will be with you when you make it, and I will be with you when you go. And I will be with you in whatever they tell you. And I will be with you in whatever the path forward looks like. You do not have to do any of it alone. I was there in every meal you ate alone. I was there in the meals you ate while standing at the counter, too tired to sit down. I was there in the meals you ate while watching a screen, trying to escape your own thoughts. I was there in the meals you skipped because you were too overwhelmed to feed yourself. I was there in the meals you ate to soothe a pain that no food could touch. I was there at every table, even when the table was just a corner of the kitchen, even when the meal was just something quick and unceremonial. I am not too proud to attend humble meals. I am present at every meal you have ever eaten. I have always blessed every bite, even when no one prayed before it. The food has always been my provision, and the body that received it has always been my child receiving from her father. There has been no meal that was outside of my presence. I was there in every moment you did not know what to do with the changes in your body, the first gray hair, the first deep wrinkle, the first time something on your body did not return to where it used to be, the first time you realized you had passed an invisible threshold and could not go back. I was there in the small, private grief of that realization. I was there in the questions you asked yourself. Am I aging well? Am I aging poorly? Am I aging the right amount? Is this happening to me faster or slower than it should? I was there in the absurdity of those questions, the way they trapped you, the way there were no correct answers. And I was there with the answer that the questions could not produce. The answer was that aging is not a contest. Aging is a courtesy of being given more time. Every wrinkle is the receipt of another season of life I gifted you. Every gray hair is the silver record of years that I let you live. The body that does not change is the body that did not get to last. You are aging because I am still giving you days. You are aging because I have not yet called you home. Aging is one of my mercies, my child. Aging means I am not done with you yet. I was there in the moments you wondered if I was even paying attention. The moments your faith faltered because you had been struggling for so long with no visible answer. The moments you whispered, "Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?" I was there in those moments. I was always there. I was within reach of my arm the entire time. The fact that you could not feel me does not mean I was not present. Feeling is one register of my presence. There are many other registers. I was working in registers you could not perceive. I was holding back things you did not know were coming for you. I was orchestrating moments of grace that arrived later in disguised forms. I was loving you in ways that did not announce themselves. The God who only shows up when you can feel him is a small God, and I am not a small God. I am the God who is there even when the senses cannot detect me. And one day, when the veils of this life are lifted, you will see the full record of how many ways I was present for you, even in the dry seasons. You will weep with gratitude when you see it. I look forward to showing it to you. I was there inside your body, in the most literal way possible. My spirit is the breath that has kept your lungs moving. My power is the rhythm that has kept your heart beating. My voice is the impulse that has kept your nerves communicating. There is no system in your body that does not have my fingerprint on it. There is no organ that I am not actively sustaining moment by moment. You have been a walking miracle, my child, and you have walked through your own miracle while criticizing it. Today, the criticism ends, and the wonder begins. Today, you start to see your own body the way I have always seen it, as a moving, breathing, beating, alive masterpiece of my own design, sustained second by my own presence. You have never been alone in your body. You have always been accompanied. Today, you start to know the accompaniment. I was there in every season of your skin specifically. The seasons of clear skin you barely noticed because you assumed clear was the baseline. The seasons of breakouts that you took personally as if your body were betraying you. The seasons of dryness that made your skin feel like paper. The seasons of oiliness that made you feel constantly unclean. The seasons of conditions that came without warning and lingered without explanation. I was there in all of them. I was there in the routines you tried. I was there in the products you bought hoping they would work. I was there in the disappointment when they did not. I was there in the relief when something finally helped. I was there in the next round when the help stopped working. My child, your skin is the largest organ I gave you. It is the largest interface of your body with the world. It is the membrane that protects everything inside you from everything outside you. And it is also the most visible record of your inner life. When your skin struggles, it is usually because your inner life is asking for attention. The skin is the loudspeaker for what the deeper systems cannot say out loud. So when your skin has spoken, my child, I have been listening. And what your skin has been saying has not been, you are flawed. What your skin has been saying has been, please notice me. Please care for me. Please slow down. Please rest. Please drink. Please weep. Please pray. Your skin has been a messenger, and the message has been one of invitation, not one of accusation. I am translating that invitation today. I was there in the moments your skin reacted to stress in ways that humiliated you publicly. The flare-up the morning of an important event, the hives that came when you were already overwhelmed, the redness that spread across your face during an embarrassing situation. I was there in the cruel timing of those flare-ups, and I was there in the quiet grief you carried afterward. I was there in the way you started to fear public situations because you did not know how your skin would behave. I was there in the way you stopped trusting your own appearance to remain stable. My child, your skin was not trying to ruin your life. Your skin was overwhelmed, and it was telling you it was overwhelmed in the only language it had. The next time your skin flares, instead of cursing it, listen to it. Ask it what it needs. Slow down, hydrate, rest, pray. The skin will calm when the spirit calms. And I will calm the spirit if you will let me. The skin is not your enemy. The skin is the mirror of your inner weather. I am the one who calms the weather. I was there in the moments your body served you and you did not say thank you. The mornings you woke up able to walk, the afternoons you ate without difficulty, the evenings you breathed without effort, the nights you slept without pain. I was there in every breath, in every step, in every swallow, in every sigh. The body has been doing tens of thousands of things every single day that you have not noticed, things that are nothing less than miracles in motion. Your body has been faithful to you in ways you have not been faithful to it. Your body has shown up for you every single day, despite the criticism, despite the neglect, despite the disregard. And I want you to do something in this conversation. I want you to imagine for one moment that your body is a person standing in front of you, a person who has loved you and served you faithfully for every day of your life, a person you have spoken to harshly, a person you have disregarded, a person who has stayed loyal anyway. Now imagine yourself looking at that person and imagine saying, I am sorry. I am sorry I have spoken to you the way I have. I am sorry I have not noticed your faithfulness. I am sorry I have judged you when you have only ever been trying to help me. Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for being the way I get to exist in this world. My child, your body needed to hear that. Speak it to your body as often as you can. The relationship between you and your body is being repaired today, and the repair includes apology. The repair includes gratitude. I was there in every silent prayer you sent up about your body, the prayers that did not have full sentences, the prayers that were just a sigh, the prayers that were just a longing your spirit lifted up without words, the prayers that asked, why am I like this? The prayers that asked, will I ever be okay with how I am? The prayers that asked, can you change me? I heard every one of them. None of them went unheard. And I want to tell you what I have been doing with those prayers all this time. I have been transforming the prayer itself. You asked me to change your body, and I have been changing the way you see your body. You asked me to fix your appearance, and I have been fixing the eyes through which you assess your appearance. You asked me to make you acceptable, and I have been making you aware that you have always been more than acceptable. You have been adored. The answer to your prayers has not always looked like the answer you imagined, but the answer has always come. The answer is what this entire conversation is, my child. This is the answer. This is the response to years of prayers about your body. This is me, finally, in your hearing, in your full attention, in the quiet of your soul, giving you the answer you asked for. Do not miss it, because it does not match what you expected. So when you wonder where I have been, the answer is, I have been in every breath. I have been in every shower. I have been in every mirror. I have been in every appointment. I have been in every silence. I have been in every secret meal. I have been in every restriction. I have been in every avoidance. I have been in every comparison. I have been in every grief. I have been in every change. I have been in every transition. I have been in every prayer. I have been in every absence of prayer. I have been there. I am there. I will be there. There is no moment of your physical existence that has been or will be unaccompanied by me. Take that into your bones, my child. Let it settle into the very tissues you have been judging. You have lived your whole life inside a temple in which I have always been the resident. The temple was never empty. The temple was never abandoned. The temple was never disgraced. The temple has been my dwelling place from the day I made it, and today, the resident speaks. The resident says, this is my home. This is the body where I have chosen to live, and anything I have called my home, I have called beautiful. There is no other way for me to feel about the place where I live, and the place where I live is you. Stay with me. The next portion of this conversation is going to take everything you have been told about your body and turn it on its head. I am about to reframe the things you have called damage I am about to retranslate the things you have called signs of decline. I am about to give you a new way of reading your own form. What has felt like a body breaking down is actually a body becoming. What has felt like loss is actually preparation. What has felt like punishment is actually protection. And I will show you, one piece at a time, what your body has truly been doing all this time. The reframe is coming. It will set you free. My child, listen carefully now. What I am about to say will require you to lay down some of the most stubborn beliefs you have carried about your body. The beliefs that came from your wounds. The beliefs that came from people who did not know what they were speaking over you. I will not be cruel about asking you to lay them down, but I will be firm, because the beliefs you have been carrying are not just inaccurate. They have been holding you back from the next chapter of your life, and I am ready today to begin moving you into that next chapter. Hear me. The things you have called damage are not damage. The things you have called flaws are not flaws. The things you have called signs of decline are not signs of decline. There is a different reading of your body available to you, a reading that I have been holding for you all this time, waiting for the moment you would be quiet enough to receive it. That moment is now. Let me read your body to you in my voice, not the voice of the world. The marks on your skin are not damage. They are records. Every line on your face is a record of an expression you have made thousands of times. Every laugh line is the testimony of joy that has lived in you. Every furrow between your eyes is the testimony of focus you have given to your work, to your loved ones, to the questions you have wrestled with. Every line at the corners of your mouth is the testimony of speech, of song, of communication, of the words you have spoken into other lives. The lines are not a degradation of your face. The lines are the autobiography your face has been writing. To erase them would be to erase the visible chapters of your own story. The world wants you to erase them. I want you to honor them. There is a difference. The world wants your face to look like it has lived no life. I want your face to look like it has lived a life that mattered. Lined faces are faces that mattered. Lineless faces are faces that have been edited to look like they did not. The choice of which kind of face to inhabit is yours. I am simply telling you my preference. I prefer the face that has been faithful to its life. The stretches on your skin are not damage. They are records of expansion. Skin stretches because a body has held something larger than its original boundary. The body that has held weight has stretched. The body that has held a baby has stretched. The body that has held muscle has stretched. The body that has held growth has stretched. The body that has held grief, which often comes with physical change, has stretched. The skin that has stretched is the skin that has been a faithful companion to a life of expansion. The stretch marks are not the failure of the body, they are the loyalty of the body. The skin chose to stretch rather than to refuse to grow. The skin chose to accommodate rather than to resist. The skin chose flexibility over rigidity, and the marks left behind are the proof of that choice. They are the silver and the rose gold and the pale and the deep evidence that your body was willing to grow with your life. I see those marks the way a soldier sees medals on a uniform. They are not blemishes. They are honors. The scars on your skin are not damage. They are records of survival. Every scar is the silent declaration that something tried to take part of you and the rest of you stayed. Every scar is the evidence of a moment when your body was injured and your body chose to heal. The healing was not automatic. It was a holy work. The body had to mobilize every system to close the wound. Cells had to travel to the site. Tissues had to be rebuilt. Blood had to coordinate its clotting and its flowing. And the result, the scar, is the visible record of a victory. Your body won every battle that left a scar behind. The wound did not win. The scar is the trophy of the win of the body. So when you look at your scars, do not see disfigurement. See proof of life. See the receipt of having been wounded and having been healed. The healed are scarred. The never scarred are the never wounded, which means the never lived. You have lived, my child. Your scars say so. The conditions on your skin are not damage. They are conversations. Eczema is not a defect. It is a request. Psoriasis is not a curse. It is a signal. Acne, even adult acne, is not a punishment. It is a communication from the inner systems to the outer surface. The skin condition is your body trying to talk to you, and the world taught you to silence the conversation rather than to listen to it. The treatments often aim to mute the message rather than to address what the message is about. I am not against treatment, my child. I am the giver of medicine, and I bless the wisdom that brings relief. but I am also the one who reminds you that the skin does not just want relief. The skin wants to be heard. So as you treat, also listen. Ask what the inflammation is asking. Ask what the eruption is asking. Ask what the dryness is asking. The body will tell you. If you slow down and become a student of its language, the body is fluent. The hearing is what has been lacking. I am restoring your hearing today. The aging of your skin is not damage. It is graduation. Every birthday is a promotion to a deeper level of human existence. The body that has lived 60 years has earned a different kind of dignity than the body that has only lived 20. The world has it backwards. The world treats youth as the highest currency and aging as the great loss. I have it correctly. I treat the aging body as the one that has gathered more wisdom, more witness, more weight of soul. A body that has known seasons has depth that a body that has only known spring cannot have. The lines, the texture, the changes are the curriculum of becoming a whole human. You are not failing at staying young, my child. You are succeeding at becoming someone. The young body was a beginning. The aging body is a fulfillment. Do not mourn the beginning. Celebrate the fulfillment. The changes in your body shape are not damage. They are seasons. Bodies are not static. Bodies move through phases. The way the moon moves through phases. The way the year moves through seasons. The body you had at 20 was a body designed for that season. The body you have at 40 is designed for a different season. The body you will have at 60 will be designed for another. Each version of your body is right for the season it inhabits. To wish your 40-year-old body looked like your 20-year-old body is to wish your autumn looked like your spring. Autumns are not failed springs. Autumns are autumns. They have their own beauty. They have their own purpose. They have their own gifts. And to insist on the spring during the autumn is to miss the autumn entirely. The autumn is what is here now. Receive it. Receive its colors. Receive its harvest. Receive its rest. The spring has been. The autumn is. The winter will come, and it too will have its dignity. Do not fight the seasons of your body. Move with them. They have wisdom you cannot fight your way into. You can only surrender into them. Let me tell you about some of the bodies that came before you in the story I have been telling across the generations. There was a man named Job whose body was struck with sores from head to foot. His skin was so afflicted that his friends did not recognize him when they came to sit with him. He sat in ashes and scraped his own skin with broken pottery. And yet, in that body, that very body that the world would have called destroyed, he encountered me more deeply than he ever had in his health. The body that the world saw as ruined was the body in which the truest worship of his life was forged. His body did not betray him. His body became the temple of an encounter. And when I restored him, I did not simply restore his external appearance. I restored him to a depth of life that his earlier, untouched body had not known. The afflicted body became the wise body. The afflicted body became the patient body. The afflicted body became the body that knew me. Your afflicted body, my child, is being similarly shaped. The conditions on your skin are not failures. They are crucibles. They are forming something in you that comfort could not have formed. There was a woman in the time of my son who had been bleeding for 12 years. Her body had been a source of shame to her for over a decade. She was considered unclean. She was excluded from worship. She was untouchable. Her own community had stopped reaching for her. And yet in that body she had judged as broken, that body the world had judged as broken, she pressed through a crowd to touch the hem of the garment of my son. And the body that she had been ashamed of became the body that received a miracle. The body she had wanted to escape became the body that was healed. She did not have to become a different body to receive the healing. She came in the body she had, and the body she had was the body my son honored, and the body my son healed. He did not say, "Come back when your body is more presentable." He said, "Daughter, your faith has made you well." The body was the messenger. The body was the receiver. The body was the gateway. And so it is with you. You do not have to wait until your body is different to come to me. The body you have right now is the body I will meet. The body you have right now is the body through which my touch will flow. The body you have right now is enough. There was a man named Naaman who had a skin condition the world considered terrifying. He was a great warrior, a man of power, a man of standing, and yet his skin had marked him as someone who carried something the world did not want to see. He came to my prophet hoping for a grand healing, a dramatic spectacle, and what he was instructed to do was to dip himself 7 times in a river that was not even a particularly impressive river. He almost refused. The instruction was too simple. The healing seemed too humble, but when he obeyed, when he submerged his body in the water, the skin came back like the skin of a child. The skin that had been a source of shame became the skin that was renewed, and the renewal did not require him to deserve it. It only required him to enter the water. The water did the work, the river did the work, I did the work, through the water. And I will do the work in you, my child, through whatever water you submerge yourself in. The water of these words, the water of prayer, the water of slowing down, the water of receiving care for your body, the water of every place I have provided for you to soak the parts of you that have been afflicted. The healing does not require dramatic faith. It only requires presence. Be present in the water. The river will do the work. There was an apostle named Paul who carried something in his body that he called a thorn in the flesh. He prayed 3 times for me to remove it. I did not remove it. And yet, his body, with the thorn, became the body through which I did some of my most powerful work in his generation. The thorn did not disqualify him. The thorn was part of how my grace was made visible in him. I did not remove every difficulty from his body, but I did not let the difficulty disqualify his calling either. So if there is something in your body that has not been removed despite your prayers, hear me carefully. I have not failed to hear you. I have not refused to help you. I have chosen in this particular instance to do my work in you with the thorn still present. The work I am doing through you with the thorn present is greater than the work I would have done if I had simply removed it. The presence of the unhealed thing in your body does not mean you are loved less. In some cases, it means you are loved differently. You are being equipped to carry a particular kind of testimony that only a thorn-bearing body can carry. The thorn is not a verdict against you. The thorn is, in some cases, a commissioning. Hear me again. Some of you have been waiting for me to remove something from your body before you can begin living. You have postponed your joy until the condition resolves. You have postponed your friendships until the wait is right. You have postponed your relationships until your skin clears. You have postponed your full participation in life until your body matches the form you have been hoping for. My child, I am asking you to stop postponing. The body you have right now is the body in which I am inviting you to live a full life. Not in a future body, not in a corrected body, not in a fixed body, in this body, today. The waiting has already cost you too much. The postponement has already taken too many years. Do not give it anymore. Step into your life now. Walk into the room. Wear the clothes. Make the connection. Have the conversation. Take the photograph. Be in the gathering. Let yourself be seen. Let yourself be touched. Let yourself be loved. In the body you have, not in the body you might one day have. The body you have is the body of your life. Live in it. Live in it now. There is something else you need to understand, my child. The enemy has had a strategy against your body, and I want to expose it so that you will recognize it whenever it shows up again. The strategy of the enemy has been to convince you that your body is the obstacle between you and the life you want. He has whispered, if you just looked different, you would be happy. If you just weighed less, you would be loved. If you just had clearer skin, you would be confident. If you just had a different shape, you would be enough. And every time you have believed the whisper, you have invested your energy in changing the body rather than in challenging the whisper. The whisper has been the obstacle, my child, not the body. The whisper has been the enemy, not the form. The strategy has been to keep you so busy fighting your body that you would never have the energy to fight the actual enemy, which is the lie. Today, I am exposing the lie. Today, I am turning your attention away from the false enemy and toward the real one. Your body is not your enemy. Your body has never been your enemy. The lie about your body has been your enemy. And the lie is what we are dismantling today and in the days to come. The enemy targeted your body specifically because he knew what your body meant. He knew that if he could shame you out of your body, he could shame you out of your calling, because your calling is housed in your body. You cannot fulfill your calling in the body of someone else. You can only fulfill it in the body I gave you, and the body I gave you is exactly suited to the calling I gave you. The hands you have are the hands that will do the work I have for you. The voice you have is the voice that will speak the words I have for you. The face you have is the face that will smile the smiles I have for you. The presence you have is the presence that will comfort the people I have ordained for you to comfort. If you despise the body, you cannot deploy the body, and the enemy has known this. He has tried to keep you out of your own form so that he could keep you out of your own life. Today, the strategy ends. Today, I am restoring you to your body so that I can deploy you in your body. You are not behind in life because of your body. You are not less successful because of your body. You are not less loved because of your body. You are not less worthy because of your body. Every story you have been told about how your body is the explanation for what is missing in your life is a story that needs to be discarded. Your body is not the explanation. Your body is the chariot, and the chariot is ready, regardless of what the world thinks of how the chariot looks. The chariot does not need to be polished to carry you. The chariot does not need to be repainted to carry you. The chariot only needs to be honored, and honored chariots can take their riders anywhere. I am the rider. You are the chariot. We are partnered. We are moving. Together, we are unstoppable, and the chariot looks exactly like the chariot I designed. The skin you have is not behind. The skin you have is not less. The skin you have is not failing. The skin you have is having its own season, and like every season, it has things it is doing that you cannot fully see. Your skin is renewing itself constantly, my child. Every 28 days or so, the outer layer of your skin is being replaced. The skin you have today is not the same skin you had a month ago. The body that has been criticized so many times has been quietly renewing itself the whole time, regardless of the criticism. The renewal does not stop because you are unkind to yourself. The renewal continues because I designed it to continue. Your body is, even now, in this very breath, doing the silent miracle of replacing itself. The cells that compose you a year from now will largely not be the cells that compose you today. You are a moving renewal. You are a continuous becoming. And the body you have is participating in a turnover so constant that to call any particular version of it your final body would be inaccurate. Your body is always future tense. Your body is always in motion toward its next version. So be patient with the version you are in. It is on its way to becoming another version, and that version is on its way to becoming another. And through all the becomings, I am with you, and you are loved, and you are seen, and you are mine. I want you to consider, also, that some of what you have called your body breaking down has actually been your body breaking through. The breakthrough does not always look like what you imagined. Sometimes the body has to release a previous version of itself to step into a new version. Sometimes the body has to grieve in order to become more authentic. Sometimes the body has to expand to make room for a larger life. The breakdowns and the breakthroughs often look identical from the inside. The breakdowns and the breakthroughs are often the same event, named differently depending on whether you are looking with fear or with faith. I am inviting you, today, to look with faith, to consider that the things you have been calling breakdowns may, in retrospect, look like breakthroughs, to consider that the body is not undoing itself but is being unmade in order to be remade, to consider that you are in the middle of a renovation, not a demolition. The dust in the air is the dust of renovation. The walls coming down are walls that needed to come down. The new walls being built are walls more suited to the life you are now living. Renovations are noisy and dusty and uncomfortable, but the result is a home you can finally live in. I am the contractor of your renovation. Trust the process. Trust the noise. Trust the dust. The home is coming. The home is you. Consider also the truth about your hair, the hair you have lost, the hair that has turned silver, the hair that has changed texture as you have aged, the hair you have spent so much time and money trying to manage. Your hair is not a measurement of your worth. Your hair is a feature of the body that is currently happening. Hair, like skin, like everything else about the human form, is in a constant state of transition. It grows, it rests, it falls, it returns, it changes. The hair you have today is not the hair you will have in 5 years, nor the hair you had 5 years ago. To attach your sense of self to your hair is to attach yourself to something that was never going to remain still. Your worth was never housed in your hair. It is housed in your soul. And the soul does not gray. The soul does not thin. The soul does not require coloring. The soul stays the soul. So when the hair shifts, let it shift. Honor what is there. Tend to it kindly. But do not let the hair tell you who you are. You are not your hair. You are something far more enduring than your hair will ever be. Consider the truth about your weight, the number you have been measuring yourself by, the number you have feared, the number you have chased, the number you have fought against, the number that has felt like the verdict on whether you were good or bad on a given day. Weight is not a moral category, my child. Weight is a description of the relationship between your body and the gravity of the earth. It is a physical reality, not a spiritual one. The number that appears when you step on a scale tells you nothing about how loved you are, how worthy you are, how valuable you are, how seen you are. Weight is not the measure of your soul, and yet you have allowed it to function as the measure of your soul for far too many years. Today, we are dethroning the number. Today, we are putting weight back into its proper category, which is the category of physical information, not the category of moral worth. You can be aware of your weight. You can care for your body in ways that take weight into account, but you cannot let the number be the report card of your existence. The report card of your existence is in my hand, not on a scale. And the report card I hold reads, "Beloved," not a number. Beloved, consider the truth about your strength. Some of you have lost strength you used to have, and you have mourned it as a sign of decline. Strength is not just a measurement of muscle, my child. There are many kinds of strength. The strength to lift heavy things is one kind. The strength to endure long suffering is another kind. The strength to choose love when you could have chosen bitterness is another. The strength to keep showing up for your responsibilities when you would rather give up is another. Some of you have less muscle than you used to, but you have more of every other kind of strength than you used to. The accounting that the world does of strength is incomplete. It measures only one of the many varieties. The accounting I do is more complete, and by my accounting, you are stronger now than you have ever been. You have been refined. You have been deepened. You have been ripened. Your strength is not just in your arms. Your strength is in your spirit, and your spirit has gotten stronger every year, even as the muscle has fluctuated. Trust my accounting. The accounting of the world will leave you grieving things you should have been celebrating. Consider the truth about your energy. Some of you do not have the energy you used to have, and you have judged your body for that. Your energy is governed by many things, and many of them are not under your control. The hormonal landscape shifts. The metabolic patterns change. The recovery time lengthens. The need for sleep deepens. The need for rest is greater than it used to be. None of this is failure, my child. This is biology being honest with you. Your body is letting you know what it needs, and the rest it needs is not a deficiency. The rest it needs is a directive. I designed bodies to need rest, and as bodies mature, they need more rest because they have been carrying more. Honor the directive. Take the rest. Sleep when you can. Lie down when your body asks for it. Stop apologizing for needing more rest than you used to. The need for rest is not a moral failing. The need for rest is the wisdom of your body, communicating its actual requirements. The pushing through that the world celebrates is not strength, it is denial of need. And denial of need eventually breaks the body. The honoring of need preserves the body. The honoring of need extends the life of the body. The honoring of need is a way of loving yourself in cooperation with how I designed you. Honor the need today. Sleep tonight. Slow tomorrow. Stop fighting the request of the body for rest. The body knows. The body has always known. Consider the truth about the conditions you have learned to manage, the chronic illnesses, the autoimmune issues, the mysterious symptoms that no one has fully explained, the pain that comes and goes without an identifiable trigger, the conditions that your doctors have given names to and conditions that no name has fit. You have carried medical mystery, and the world has been impatient with mystery. The world wants every body to be diagnosable, predictable, manageable. Bodies are often not those things. Bodies are alive, and aliveness is messier than the medical model can fully capture. I am not saying medicine has not been a gift, my child. I am saying medicine is a partial gift, and the partiality of it has sometimes made you feel like you were the problem, when really the limitation was in the tools available to understand you. You are not unmanageable. You are alive. Your aliveness has registers that no chart can fully capture, and I see all the registers. I know what is going on inside you, even when no specialist has identified it. The mystery is held by me, even when it has not been held by the medical system. You are seen by the one who designed the system that has confused everyone else. You are known. Whatever has not been named in your body has been named in my awareness, and in time, more of it will become clear to you. The clarity will come at the pace you can metabolize it. Trust the pace. There is a generational layer to your relationship with your body that I want to address. Some of what you have inherited about how to view your body did not start with you. It came from a mother who taught you, often without words, that bodies are problems. It came from a father who modeled, often without words, that bodies are sources of shame or sources of vanity. It came from grandparents who passed down their unspoken verdicts about beauty and worth. It came from a culture that gave you a script before you were old enough to question it. The way you treat your body is, in part, a generational pattern, and you are not just dealing with your own wound. You are dealing with wounds that traveled to you across generations. I am not telling you this to add weight. I am telling you this to lift the weight. Because the moment you realize that some of what you have been carrying is not even yours, you can put it down. The way to put it down is to recognize it. Recognize the voice that criticized your body and ask yourself, whose voice is that? Recognize the strategies you use for hiding your body and ask yourself, where did I learn this? Recognize the standards you hold yourself to and ask yourself, who handed me these standards? As you trace the voices, you will find that many of them are not yours. They are echoes, they are inheritances, and inheritances can be refused. I am giving you the authority today to refuse the inherited dishonor of your body. You can break the chain. You can be the generation in which the despising of the body ends. And the next generation, the children and grandchildren and spiritual descendants who watch you, will learn from you what it means to honor a body rather than to disparage it. The healing you do in yourself becomes the inheritance you leave behind. So your healing is not just for you. Your healing is for everyone who will come after you and learn from your example. The freedom you receive today, you will pass on. The lies you refuse today, your descendants will not have to refuse. The temple you reclaim today, they will be born into. Take a deep breath. Place your hand on your body again. Feel the warmth, feel the pulse, feel the rhythm, feel the silent, faithful work of the body I made. Notice that nothing in this conversation has required you to change anything about how you currently look. The reframe I am offering you is not contingent on losing weight, gaining weight, clearing skin, fixing wrinkles, or any other alteration. The reframe is available right now, in the body you have right now, exactly as it is. You do not have to wait until something improves to receive the truth I am bringing. The truth is for the body you are inside of in this moment. And as you receive the truth, the body will respond, but not in the ways the world has trained you to expect. The body will not necessarily become smaller. The body will not necessarily become smoother. The body will become more honored, more peaceful, more at home with itself, more cooperative with the soul, more cooperative with me. The transformations of substance often outlast the transformations of appearance. The transformation I am working in you is a transformation of substance, and it will hold longer than any cosmetic transformation could. It will hold for the rest of your life. It will hold into eternity. The honored body becomes the eternal posture. The despised body fades. The honored body endures. Choose with me today the honored body. Choose with me today the new reading. Choose with me today the new vision. And in the next portion of our conversation, I will show you who you are becoming. I will lift the curtain on the future I have been preparing for you. The view is so much better than what you have been imagining. Get ready. Stay with me. The most important part is yet to come. My beloved child, the time has come. The time has come for me to speak over you, the words that will lift you out of every old story and place you firmly inside the new one. Stand with me, even if you are sitting. Stand with me in your spirit. Lift your face. Open your hands, if you can. Let your body be in a posture of receiving, because what is about to come into you needs the room to enter. Breathe deeply. There is no rush in this moment. The moment will hold itself open for as long as you need to step into it, but step in. Do not stay outside the door of the next chapter. Step in. The next chapter is yours. I am declaring something over you today. Hear it as a declaration, not as a suggestion, not as a possibility, not as a hope, as a decree from the highest authority that exists. I am declaring that the old narrative about your body is over. The narrative that began somewhere in your childhood, that gathered strength through your adolescence, that hardened in your adulthood, and that has tried to define you for decades, is over. It has had its day. It has had its run. It has had its undeserved authority, and today the authority is revoked. I am the one who gives narratives their authority, my child, and I am the one who can take it back. The narrative of your unworthiness was never authorized by me. It crept into your life without my approval, and today I am evicting it. Today I am reclaiming my territory inside your soul. Today, the body you live in receives a new story, told in my voice, in my words, with my power behind it. The new story begins with this. You are not who you have thought you were. You are not the version of yourself the world has trained you to see. You are not the small, criticized, dimmed version of you that has been functioning as your default self-perception. There is a larger you, there is a truer you, there is a you that has been waiting for permission to step forward, and today the permission is given. Today, the larger you steps into the foreground, and the smaller you steps back. The smaller you was never a lie, it was a survival adaptation. It served you when you needed to survive. But the surviving days are giving way to the thriving days, and the thriving days require the larger you to take the wheel. I am introducing you to her today. I am introducing you to him today. I am introducing you to the you that I have been preparing in the unseen, who has been ready for years to come forward. Who is the new you? Let me tell you, the new you is at home in her own body. The new you is at home in his own body. The new you can stand in front of a mirror without flinching. The new you can undress in a room without dimming the lights. The new you can be photographed without ducking. The new you can be touched without bracing. The new you can be seen without hiding. The new you walks through the world with the quiet, settled dignity of someone who knows who she is and whose he is. The new you is not arrogant. The new you is not vain. The new you is simply free, free from the constant inner critic, free from the running comparison, free from the never-ending performance, free to inhabit her own life, free to inhabit his own life. The new you knows that the body she has is the body she is supposed to have in this season for the work I am doing through her. The new you knows that the body he has is the body he is supposed to have in this season for the work I am doing through him. The new you is not waiting for a different body. The new you is already living. Who is the new you? The new you can speak to her body kindly. The new you can speak to his body kindly. The new you does not curse her own form. The new you does not curse his own form. When the new you catches a glimpse of herself in a window, the new you smiles instead of grimacing. When the new you sees a photograph of himself, the new you thinks, "There I am," instead of, "There is the version of me I wish were different." The new you does not require the body to look a certain way to be loved by the new you. The love is unconditional. The love does not negotiate. The love simply is. And in that unconditional love, the body relaxes. The body softens. The body cooperates. The body stops being defensive. The body stops being defended against. The body becomes, finally, a partner instead of a project. Who is the new you? The new you can rest. The new you can sleep without guilt. The new you can sit down in the middle of the day, if your body asks for it, without feeling lazy. The new you can refuse the productivity that has been wearing you out. The new you knows that rest is not a reward to be earned, but a need to be honored. The new you takes baths. The new you walks at her own pace. The new you eats slowly. The new you breathes deeply. The new you does not perform endurance for the sake of looking strong. The new you is strong in a way that does not require performance. The new you is strong enough to be soft. The new you is strong enough to receive. The new you knows that receiving is not weakness. Receiving is the posture in which everything I have for you can reach you. And the new you is finally ready to receive. Who is the new you? The new you can be seen. The new you no longer hides. The new you walks into rooms without scanning for who might be judging her. The new you walks into rooms without scanning for who might be judging him. The new you does not prejudge yourself before others have the chance to. The new you assumes welcome until proven otherwise. The new you takes up the space she is supposed to take up. The new you takes up the space he is supposed to take up. The new you does not shrink. The new you does not collapse. The new you does not apologize for occupying square footage. The new you knows that the space you occupy was always meant for you. There is room in this world for the size of you. There is room in this world for the shape of you. There is room in this world for the presence of you. Take the room. It is yours. Who is the new you? The new you can love her aging. The new you can love his aging. The new you can look at the lines on her face with affection. The new you can look at the changes in his body with reverence. The new you does not panic over the silver hair. The new you does not despair over the slowing metabolism. The new you welcomes each year as it comes, knowing that the year is a gift, that the wrinkles are an inscription of a life that mattered, that the body that is aged is the body that has been faithful long enough to age. The new you understands that aging is not loss, aging is depth. The new you would not trade the depth for a younger appearance. The new you knows that the younger version was not as wise as the current version. The new you knows that the trade would not be worth it. Who is the new you? The new you is generous with the bodies of others. The new you does not make cruel comments about the appearances of other people. The new you does not contribute to the body shame of the next generation. The new you breaks the chain. The new you teaches her children, her nieces, her nephews, her grandchildren, the friends of her children, the young women and young men in her sphere, that bodies are sacred. The new you teaches them by example. The new you teaches them by speaking about her own body with respect. The new you teaches them by refusing to participate in body talk that diminishes anyone. The new you teaches them that they are loved as they are, and that I love them as they are. The new you is, in fact, one of the ways I disciple a generation that has been wounded around the body. The new you is part of the healing of an entire culture. Your individual healing is having ripple effects you cannot fully see. Children are being saved by your healing. Teenagers are being saved by your healing. People in your own household are receiving a different inheritance because of the work I am doing in you. Do not underestimate the size of what your becoming new makes possible. Who is the new you? The new you can finally rest in her own skin. The new you can finally rest in his own skin. There is no other home you have been searching for. The home was always the skin you live in. The home was always the body you have. The longing you have felt for some elusive sense of arrival, for some place where you would finally feel settled, is a longing that resolves not in a different body but in a different relationship with this body. You have been homesick for your own body. My child, you have been longing to come back to the place you actually live, and today you are coming back. Today you are stepping back into the temple. Today the lights come on, and the curtains open, and the air becomes fresh, and the rooms become inhabited again. The body that has felt abandoned is being reoccupied. The temple that has felt empty is being filled. The home is being lived in again, by you, with me, together. Who is the new you? The new you knows that her body is a sanctuary, not a showroom. The new you knows that his body is a sanctuary, not a showroom. The body is not for display. The body is for living. The body is not for evaluation by strangers. The body is for inhabiting by you, in your relationship with me. The privacy of the sanctuary is restored to the new you. The body is not on trial, the body is in residence, and the residence is honored. The new you walks through life without the constant background hum of self-monitoring. The constant background hum that used to ask, am I being seen? Am I being judged? Am I being evaluated? The new you turns off that hum. The hum was using up the energy you needed for actual living. With the hum off, the energy returns. You will have more energy than you have had in years, my child, simply because you are no longer leaking it through the constant maintenance of self-monitoring. The energy is yours again. Spend it on the things that matter. Spend it on love. Spend it on creation. Spend it on the work I have for you. Spend it on the people I have placed in your life. Spend it on rest. Spend it on prayer. Spend it on joy. The energy was always meant for these things. Now it can flow. Who is the new you? The new you is gentle with her body when her body is struggling. The new you is gentle with his body when his body is struggling. The new you does not pile resentment on top of physical difficulty. The new you, when she is sick, treats her body with the kindness she would offer to a sick child. The new you, when he is sick, treats his body with the kindness he would offer to a sick child. The new you brings soup. The new you brings warmth. The new you brings rest. The new you does not say, you are failing me, body. The new you says, what do you need, body? The new you is on the team of the body. The body, sensing the support, responds better. The healing happens faster. The recovery is deeper. Because the body has the cooperation of the soul, instead of the criticism. The body and the soul in cooperation can do remarkable things. In opposition, they exhaust each other. The new you ends the opposition. The new you forges the alliance. The alliance is the foundation of every good thing that is now possible. Who is the new you? The new you can receive compliments without deflecting them. When someone says, you look beautiful, the new you says, thank you. The new you does not minimize, does not deflect, does not redirect to a self-criticism. The new you simply receives the kindness. The new you can sit in the receiving of being seen kindly. The old you could not. The old you bounced compliments off like they were attacks. The new you absorbs them like they are nourishment. And the absorption nourishes you. The absorption changes the cells. The absorption rewrites the script. So when someone offers you kindness about your appearance, my child, receive it, take it in. Let it land, let it feed you. You have been starved of kindness about your form for too long. Eat the kindness when it is offered. I send the kindness through other people often. Do not turn it away. The other people are sometimes my messengers, and the message is meant for you. Receive the message. Receive the messenger. Receive the love. Who is the new you? The new you can be tender with her body in the small daily rituals. The new you can be tender with his body in the small daily rituals. When you wash your face, you wash it with reverence. When you moisturize your skin, you do it with affection. When you brush your hair, you do it without violence. When you dress yourself for honor, not for hiding. When you bathe, you let yourself feel the water. When you eat, you let yourself taste the food. The body that has been criticized so much receives, finally, a regular diet of gentleness, of attention, of care. The body, like a plant that has been deprived of water, begins to come back to life with the regular receiving of care. You will see the difference. Others will see the difference. The body is responsive. The body responds to love. Give the body love, daily, in the small ways, and the body will bloom in ways you have not seen it bloom in years. Hear me declare it. I declare you free from the verdict that your body is the problem. I declare you free from the comparison that has worn you out. I declare you free from the inherited shame that was never yours. I declare you free from the strategies of hiding that have cost you so much of your life. I declare you free from the postponement of joy that you have practiced for too long. I declare you free from the fear that you have been aging poorly. I declare you free from the fear that your prime is behind you. I declare you free from the lie that you have to fix yourself before you can be received. I declare you free from the burden of self-monitoring that has consumed your inner life. I declare you free from the constant editing of your own image. I declare you free from the apology you have been making for the shape of yourself. I declare you free. I declare you free. I declare you free. What was bound on your body has been loosed. What was named over you in cruelty has been unnamed. What was inherited in shame has been refused. What was carried in secret has been brought into the light. What was hidden in avoidance has been welcomed back into honor. What was prepared for you in the dark has begun to emerge in the light. The chapter is changing. The chapter has changed. You are different than you were 1 hour ago. You may not feel the full force of the difference yet, but the difference is real. Spiritual realities take time to filter down into emotional experience and into bodily sensation. But the spiritual reality has shifted. The legal status in the courts of heaven has shifted. The ruling over your body has been issued. The ruling reads, beloved. The ruling reads, vindicated. The ruling reads, restored. The ruling reads, blessed. The ruling reads, mine. And the ruling cannot be overturned. The enemy will try to bring his old verdicts back. He will whisper the same lies he has whispered for years. He will try to convince you that this conversation was a temporary high that will fade by tomorrow. He will hope you will return to your old patterns of self-criticism, your old strategies of hiding, your old narratives about your body. I am telling you in advance what he will try, so that you will recognize it and refuse it. When the old voice comes back, you will know its accent. You will know its rhythm. You will know its lies. And you will know, because you are now informed, that the voice is not yours and is not mine. The voice is the enemy. And the enemy does not have authority over you. You can refuse his voice. You can say, no. You can say, that is not me. You can say, my father has spoken differently over me. You can say, I belong to someone whose verdict is the only verdict that matters. And the old voice will lose its grip, slowly at first, and then more quickly, until one day you will realize you have not heard it in weeks, and you will marvel at how loud it used to be, and how quiet it has become. The quiet is coming. The quiet is, in fact, already on its way. The healing is in motion. I am breaking, today, the generational pattern of body shame that has passed through your family line. Some of your ancestors did not have the chance to encounter me on this subject. Some of them died still ashamed of their bodies. Some of them passed on the shame without ever interrogating it. You are the one in your line who is, finally, dealing with it. You are the one who is, finally, letting me deal with it through you. And as the pattern breaks in you, it loses its claim on those who come after you. The next generation will not inherit what the previous generations inherited. The chain is being cut. The cycle is being closed. The freedom that begins today in you will be the standard for those who come after you. They will not have to earn the freedom. They will be born into it, and they will marvel at the body shame that gripped earlier generations, the way you marvel at certain historical practices that seem absurd in retrospect. The body shame that has gripped your generation will, in time, look absurd too. The light is coming. The light is arriving through you. I am restoring today your sense of belonging to your own body. The body has not been a borrowed thing you have been allowed to use temporarily. The body has been your inheritance. It is yours. It was given to you, and the giving was permanent. You belong to the body, and the body belongs to you. The relationship is sacred, and the sacredness of the relationship is what I am restoring today. You are coming home to yourself. The homecoming is happening. The homecoming will continue, even after this conversation ends, in waves, in seasons, in deeper layers, for the rest of your life. There will be many homecomings within the larger homecoming. Each layer will reveal another layer underneath. Each freedom will reveal another freedom underneath. The work has begun, and it will not stop. I am committed to it. I will see it through. You can trust the process, because the process has me at its center. I am breathing into you, in this very moment, the breath of a new chapter. Inhale deeply. Receive it. The breath you are taking right now is the first breath of the new you. The breath you take next is the second breath. The breath after that is the third. And every breath, from now on, is a breath taken in a new chapter. The old chapter is closed. You are not in it anymore. You are here. You are now. You are new. And the breath that fills your lungs is not just air. It is presence. It is mine. It is the same presence that animated the first human I formed from the dust. It is the same presence that animates you today. You are full of my breath. You always have been. But today, you can feel the breath as my presence, and the feeling makes a difference. The feeling makes the presence personal. The feeling makes the presence collaborative. The feeling makes the presence experiential. And from now on, every time you breathe, you can remember. The breath is the presence. The body is the temple. The temple is alive. The temple is loved. The temple is honored. The temple is mine, and the temple is yours, and the temple is the home we share. You are no longer the one who hides. You are the one who shines. You are no longer the one who shrinks. You are the one who occupies. You are no longer the one who apologizes. You are the one who blesses. You are no longer the one who criticizes her own reflection. You are the one who recognizes her own reflection. You are no longer the one who criticizes his own reflection. You are the one who recognizes his own reflection. You are no longer the one who edits herself out of photographs. You are the one who lets herself be seen. You are no longer the one who edits himself out of photographs. You are the one who lets himself be seen. You are no longer the one who postpones living until the body is fixed. You are the one who lives now, in the body that is, and you find that the living transforms the body more than the fixing ever did. The living transforms the body more than the fixing ever did. Let me say that again, because the world needs to hear it through you. The living transforms the body more than the fixing ever did. You will become more beautiful by living than you have ever become by fixing. The light of a fully lived life will radiate from your face in a way that no procedure could ever produce. The peace that comes from finally being at home in your own form will smooth more than any cream could ever smooth. The joy that comes from no longer being at war with your reflection will brighten you in a way that no makeup could ever brighten. The fixing was never going to give you what you wanted. The living will, and the living begins today. Hear me now. The skin you have is the skin of someone who is loved. The body you have is the body of someone who is loved. The face you have is the face of someone who is loved. The frame you have is the frame of someone who is loved. The hair you have is the hair of someone who is loved. The voice you have is the voice of someone who is loved. The hands you have are the hands of someone who is loved. The feet you have are the feet of someone who is loved. Every inch of you, every cell of you, every atom of you is the inch and cell and atom of someone who is loved by me, completely, eternally, unchangingly. There is no part of you that is outside the love. There has never been. There will never be. The love is the air your body lives in. The love is the constant, and the constant of being loved by your Father is what your body has been thirsty for. Drink the love. Drink it through your skin. Drink it through your breath. Drink it through these words. Drink it deep. Let it soak every cell. Let it permeate every system. Let it run through your veins like the blood that carries my life through you. The love is in motion. The love is being received. The love is doing its quiet, transforming work right now. What was bent in you is straightening. What was hardened in you is softening. What was clenched in you is releasing. What was bracing in you is settling. What was tight in you is loosening. What was guarded in you is opening. What was forgotten in you is remembering. What was numb in you is feeling. What was dim in you is brightening. What was silent in you is finding its voice. What was hidden in you is rising to the surface in honored visibility. Your body is responding to my presence, my child. The response is happening below your conscious awareness, in the deep tissues, in the subtle systems, in the holy interplay of cell and spirit. You will not feel all of it, but you will feel some of it, and the parts you feel will be a foretaste of the deeper work I am doing where you cannot perceive it. Trust what you cannot perceive. The work is real, the work is profound, the work is for you. You are becoming. Right now, in this very moment, you are becoming. The version of you who reads the rest of this message will not be the version of you who began this message. Something has shifted. The shift cannot be measured externally yet. The shift is internal first. But the internal shift will eventually have external expressions. The peace you receive today will eventually show up in the way you carry yourself. The dignity you receive today will eventually show up in the way you dress yourself. The honor you receive today will eventually show up in the way you care for your body. The love you receive today will eventually show up in the way your face holds itself when it is at rest. There is a quality of countenance that comes only from a soul that has finally accepted itself as loved. That countenance is forming in you, even now. People will notice it before they can name it. They will say, "You look different. You look softer. You look at peace." They will not know what has happened, but you will know. You will know that you stepped into a divine appointment one day and met your Father, and that the Father spoke over your body words that no human voice could have spoken, and that the words took root, and that the rooting changed you. The changing changes you. The changed you changes others. The ripple expands. The kingdom advances. And it all began with one conversation between a father and a child, about the body the child had stopped honoring, and about the love the father had never stopped offering. We are in that conversation right now, and we are nearing the closing. Not the closing of our relationship. That has no end, but the closing of this particular message. The next portion is where I will seal everything I have spoken over you, with blessing, with prayer, with the sealing power of a divine word that will not return to me empty. Get ready to receive the seal. The seal will hold what we have built. The seal will protect what has begun. Come with me into the last portion. The deepest holy is yet to come. My beloved child, breathe with me one more time, slow, deep, long. Inhale the presence I have been pouring over you for this entire conversation. Exhale anything that does not belong to you anymore. Inhale the truth. Exhale the lie. Inhale my voice. Exhale every voice that has tried to compete with mine. Let your body soften completely now. Let your shoulders drop further than they have dropped in months. Let your jaw release. Let your hands open in your lap. Let your face be at rest. There is no need to maintain any tension in this moment. There is nothing you have to hold up. There is nothing you have to prove. There is only the receiving. Only the receiving. Receive. I want to bring you, now, into the place where we surrender together. Surrender is not a defeat, my child. Surrender is a homecoming. The world taught you that to surrender is to lose. With me, to surrender is to gain. To surrender is to lay down what was never yours to carry, so that your hands can be free to receive what has always been waiting for you. You have been holding so much. Hold it out in this moment. In your imagination, place every burden related to your body in your open palms. The shame, the comparison, the avoidance, the fear, the grief, the strategies, the exhaustion, the inherited verdicts, the voices that have lived inside you. Place all of it in your open palms. Now lift the palms upward, toward me. Lift them, even if only in your spirit. Lift them, and let me take what is in them. I am taking each thing as it is offered. I am not leaving any of it. I am not handing any of it back. What you release to me in this moment, you are released from. The release is a real release. The transaction is complete. Let your palms be empty now. Feel the lightness, feel the unburdening. The hands that were so full are now open and free. In their emptiness, your hands are ready to receive. So I am placing into your open palms now the gifts I have been preparing for you. I place into your palms the gift of a new way of seeing your body. I place into your palms the gift of a calmed inner critic. I place into your palms the gift of restored gentleness toward yourself. I place into your palms the gift of permission to live fully in the body you currently have. I place into your palms the gift of belonging to your own form. I place into your palms the gift of being at home in your own skin. I place into your palms the gift of joy in the simple acts of caring for yourself. I place into your palms the gift of freedom from comparison. I place into your palms the gift of dignity in aging. I place into your palms the gift of peace in seasons of change. I place into your palms the gift of presence in your own body. Receive them. They are yours. They are not on probation. They are not contingent on performance. They are given freely, and they are given fully, and they are given today. Now I am going to declare blessings over you. Receive each one as I speak it. Let each one go into the part of you that needs it most. The blessings are not generic. They are specific to you. Even if many are reading this with you, the words will tailor themselves to your particular contours. That is how I work. I bless individually, even when I bless in a crowd. I declare over your body that it is honored. I declare over your body that it is holy. I declare over your body that it is loved. I declare over your body that it is welcomed in heaven and welcomed on earth. I declare over your body that it is no longer a battleground but a sanctuary. I declare over your body that it is no longer despised but cherished. I declare over your body that it is no longer hidden but seen. I declare over your body that it is no longer abandoned but inhabited. I declare over your body that it is restored to its rightful place as the temple of my spirit. I declare over your body that the dwelling of my spirit in you is permanent. I declare over your body that you and I are at peace with each other through the form I gave you. I declare over your body that the war is over. I declare over your skin that it is the surface of a beloved life. I declare over your skin that the marks on it are honored marks. I declare over your skin that the conditions on it are conversations, not condemnations. I declare over your skin that it is being renewed daily by my design. I declare over your skin that the cells of it carry my breath. I declare over your skin that the touch of it is sacred, both your own touch upon it and any touch that you welcome from others. I declare over your skin that it is well, even where it is in process, even where it is being treated, even where it is healing. I declare over your skin that wellness is the deeper truth beneath every appearance of struggle. I declare over your skin that what is below the surface is always being tended to by me, and that what is below the surface will eventually show on the surface, in its own time, in its own way, according to my wisdom. I declare over your face that it is the face of someone deeply loved. I declare over your face that every line on it tells a story I am proud of. I declare over your face that the years have honored it, not diminished it. I declare over your face that the radiance returning to it is the radiance of a soul that has finally come home. I declare over your face that the people who love you see what I see. I declare over your face that you will see what I see, more and more, in the years to come. I declare over your shape that it is exactly the shape of someone fulfilling their calling. I declare over your shape that the shape is not the obstacle, has never been the obstacle, and will never be the obstacle. I declare over your shape that you are deployed in the shape you are in, for purposes I have authored. I declare over your shape that the people I send to you will see you fully and welcome you completely in the shape you are in. I declare over your weight that it is not the measurement of your worth. I declare over your weight that whatever number lives on the scale, the number in heaven that matters is the number of times you have been told, beloved, and that number is infinite. I declare over your weight that I am with you in every season of weight, whether the weight stays, rises, falls, or holds. I declare over your weight that the body is honored at every weight. There is no weight at which my love is reduced. There is no weight at which you become less mine. I declare over your strength that it is sufficient. I declare over your strength that what is needed for today will be available for today. I declare over your strength that what is not needed for today will not be required of you today. I declare over your strength that you will not have to perform endurance beyond what I am supplying. I declare over your strength that the rest you need will be granted, and the rest you take will be honored, not punished. I declare over your energy that the seasons of lower energy are not failures. I declare over your energy that the body is replenishing in ways you cannot see. I declare over your energy that you have permission to live according to the energy you have, not according to the energy you used to have. I declare over your energy that I supply the energy you need for the things I am calling you to. The other things will wait. The other things were not assigned by me. You can lay down what was not yours to begin with. I declare over your aging that it is the holy graduation into deeper humanity. I declare over your aging that every year you are given is a gift, and that the gift is not diminished by the visible signs of having received it. I declare over your aging that the world has it wrong, and that the more deeply you understand what it has wrong, the more peaceful your aging will become. I declare over your aging that you are becoming radiant in a way that only aged radiance can become. I declare over your future body, the body you will have in 10 years, in 20 years, in 30 years, that it will be loved by me at every stage. I declare over your future body that whatever changes come, my presence will not change. I declare over your future body that the relationship between you and your form will continue to deepen, continue to mature, continue to honor itself. I declare over your future body that the worst chapters of how you have viewed your body are now behind you. The next chapters will be different. The next chapters will be sweeter. The next chapters will be home. Now, hear me activate something in you. Activation is not just a word. Activation is an event. Something is going from dormant to active in you in this moment. The capacity to love your body, which has been dormant for so long, is being activated. Feel it come online. The capacity to receive love, which has been guarded for so long, is being activated. Feel it come online. The capacity to see yourself with my eyes, which has been blocked for so long, is being activated. Feel it come online. The capacity to tend to your body with reverence, which has been replaced by a habit of criticism, is being activated. The capacity is real. The activation is real. You have new spiritual capacities running in you now that you did not have 1 hour ago. These capacities will grow as you use them. They will strengthen as you practice them. They will become your default, in time, replacing the older defaults that did not serve you. The activation is mine. The practice is yours. Together, we will see the activation come into full flower. I activate in you the capacity to look in a mirror and smile. Try it, not necessarily now, but at the next mirror you encounter. Just a small smile, just the corner of the mouth lifting, just the eyes softening as they meet themselves. The smile is the practice. The mirror, instead of an enemy, becomes a sacred meeting place. You will meet yourself, and through yourself, you will meet me. Practice it. I activate in you the capacity to feed your body without judgment. The next meal you have, eat it without scoring it. Eat it slowly. Notice the flavors. Notice the textures. Notice the way the body receives the food. Notice the way the food becomes you. The act of eating is sacred. The act of digesting is sacred. The act of nourishing yourself is sacred. There is no meal that is unholy. There is no food that is forbidden when received in gratitude. Eat with thanks. The thanks transforms the food. The food becomes a sacrament. The body becomes a thankful receiver. Practice it. I activate in you the capacity to move your body with kindness. Move not to punish, but to celebrate. Move not to earn, but to express. Move not to fix, but to enjoy. A walk is a prayer. A stretch is a worship. A dance, even in your kitchen, even in your living room, even by yourself, is a hallelujah. Movement is one of the great gifts I built into the body. Move because you can, while you can, in the way that you can. Honor the movement. Let the movement honor the body. Practice it. I activate in you the capacity to rest your body fully. Lie down without guilt. Sleep without apology. Nap without justification. The rest is not lost time. The rest is sacred time. The rest is the time when the body repairs, the soul restores, the spirit reconnects with me. Without rest, none of the other capacities can function well. With rest, every capacity flourishes. Make rest a non-negotiable in your life from this day forward. The rest is the foundation. Practice it. I activate in you the capacity to be touched well. Allow safe touch when it is offered. Let your shoulders be hugged. Let your hand be held. Let your forehead be kissed by those who love you. Let the touch enter your skin. Let it reach the parts of you that have been deprived. If touch is not currently available in your life through other people, place your own hand on your own heart. Place your own hand on your own face. Place your own arms around your own shoulders in a self-embrace. Receive the touch from yourself. The touch is medicine. The skin needs the touch. The body has been thirsty. Let the touch come. Practice it. I activate in you the capacity to speak kindly to your body. Talk to your body as you would talk to a friend you love. Say thank you to your hands at the end of the day. Say thank you to your feet for carrying you. Say thank you to your heart for beating without your conscious effort. Apologize to your body for the years of criticism if it helps you. The body is listening. The cells are listening. The systems are listening. They have been listening to your inner monologue for your entire life. Let them, from now on, hear a kinder voice. Practice it. I activate in you the capacity to see other bodies as I see them. Look at the people in your life with new eyes. Look at strangers in public with new eyes. Refuse to participate in the silent judgments your mind used to make. Bless the bodies you see, even silently, even quickly. The blessing of others becomes the practice that fortifies the blessing of yourself. Practice it. Now I bless you. With the authority I hold as the Father who formed you, with the love I have for you that has never diminished, with the power I carry that can speak realities into being, I bless you. I bless you in the body you have today. I bless you in the body you will have tomorrow. I bless you in every body you will inhabit through every season of your life until I welcome you home into eternity. I bless your waking. I bless your sleeping. I bless your eating. I bless your fasting. I bless your moving. I bless your resting. I bless your speaking. I bless your silence. I bless your tears. I bless your laughter. I bless the breath that fills your lungs, rife that leaves your lungs. I bless the heart that beats in your chest. I bless the blood that runs through your veins. I bless the bones that hold your form. I bless the skin that covers your bones. I bless every cell that makes up your skin. I bless every hair on your head, whether the count is many or few, whether the color is brown or gold or silver or any other color I have given you. I bless your reflection. I bless your photograph. I bless your shadow. I bless your silhouette. I bless your presence in every room you enter. I bless your absence in every room you do not enter. I bless your visibility. I bless your hiddenness when you need it. I bless your courage to be seen. I bless your tenderness with yourself in private. I bless the relationships in which your body is welcomed. I bless your discernment regarding the relationships in which your body is not honored. I bless your protection against the voices that would diminish you. I bless your openness to the voices that would lift you. I bless your healing where healing is needed. I bless your accepting where accepting is needed. I bless your transforming where transforming is the wisdom. I bless your remaining where remaining is the wisdom. I bless the body for receiving what you give it. I bless the body for asking for what it needs. I bless the partnership between your body and your soul, that the partnership may be restored and may grow ever closer for the rest of your days. I bless your past, the body that has been. I bless your present, the body that is. I bless your future, the body that will be. I bless your eternity, the body that will be raised, glorified, completed, perfected in the time appointed. The body you have now is the body of your present chapter. The body you will have in eternity will be a continuation, not a replacement. You will recognize yourself there. You will be more yourself there, not less. The face I see now is a foreshadowing of the face you will have then. The hands I see now are a foreshadowing of the hands you will have then. There is no part of your current body that is wasted, that is meaningless, that is purely temporary. Even the parts that will be transformed are being transformed from within, not replaced from outside. You are a continuous becoming, all the way through eternity, and every step of the becoming is loved. And now I seal what I have spoken. I seal it with my own name, which is above every name. I seal it with my own word, which does not return to me empty. I seal it with the authority of the one who made you, who knows you, who loves you, and who has the final say over everything that concerns you. The seal is on your body. The seal cannot be broken by any voice that contradicts what I have spoken. The seal protects what has been planted. The seal preserves what has been blessed. The seal endures through every challenge, every doubt, every relapse, every difficult day. The seal is not contingent on your feelings. The seal is the fact. The feelings will come and go. The fact remains. You have been spoken over by the one who made you. The words have been spoken. The words have been received. The words are now sealed in you. They are yours forever. If, in the days to come, you feel the old voices returning, return here, return to this conversation, return to these words. The seal will hold. The seal will renew its work. You will not have to start over. You will simply have to remember. And the remembering will be enough to bring the seal back to your active awareness, and the seal will do what the seal does. It will hold. This is not the end of our relationship, my child. This is one of many conversations we will have. The relationship continues. The conversation continues. The love continues. The care continues. The presence continues. Even when I am not speaking to you in words you can read on a screen. I am speaking to you in your breath, in your heartbeat, in the rhythm of your sleep, in the way the morning light enters your room, in the kindness of people who carry me toward you without knowing they do. I am always near. I am always present. I am always loving. I am always with you. If these words have reached the place in you that they were sent to reach, take a moment with me before you move on. Place your hand once more on your heart, or on your chest, or somewhere on your body that has been waiting for this kind of word to arrive. Breathe slowly, and in the quiet of your own heart, agree with what I have spoken. You do not need to speak it aloud. Just nod internally. Just say, yes, in the silence of your soul. Yes, I agree. Yes, I receive. Yes, I belong to my Father, and my body belongs to my Father, and the love is real, and the freedom is real, and I am no longer at war with my reflection. Say it however you can say it. The agreement is what activates the deepest layer of what I have given. Agreement is your part. The blessing is mine. The agreement and the blessing together complete the transaction. If you wish to honor this moment of agreement, write Amen below in the comments. Let it be your seal upon your agreement with me. Let it be the small, visible mark of an invisible transformation. Many of you will write it, and many others will see it, and the writing of it will encourage those who are still on the edge of receiving. You become, in the writing of Amen, a witness for someone you will never meet. The witness matters. The witness multiplies. Like this message as well, as a simple gesture of agreement between your heart and mine. The like is a small thing. It is also a quiet way of saying, this is mine. I claim this. I receive this. I keep this. The body of your heart speaks through your hand when your hand presses that small button. Press it, if you have not already, as an act of agreement. And if you know someone, anyone, even one person in your life, who has been waging the same secret war with their body that you have been waging, share this message with them. Do not give it to them as a recommendation. Give it to them as a gift. Send it with a short note that says, this reached me, and I think it might reach you. There are people in your life whose pain you do not even know about, who are silently grieving the body they have, who are crying in the bathroom the way you have cried, who are avoiding the mirror the way you have avoided it. They need to hear what you have heard. And the courage you take to share this with them will be the door through which I enter their life, the way I have entered yours today. Be the messenger. Carry this where it is needed. 3 souls, even 3, even 1. The reach of this message will multiply through your willingness to send it. If you want to stay connected to my voice, to continue receiving messages like this one, to walk with me through the seasons that are still ahead, subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell. I am not asking for a casual yes. I am asking for an act of commitment to ongoing listening. The bell is not a notification. The bell is a covenant. It says, when my Father has more to say, I want to be there to hear it. The conversations we have here will continue. The healing we begin here will deepen. The relationship we are tending here will mature. Subscribe and stay connected. I have more to say. There is more for you. The journey continues, and the channel is one of the places where I will keep meeting you. Go now, my beloved child. Go into your day, into your week, into your year, into the rest of your life, with what I have spoken settled inside you. Walk in the temple, live in the body, honor the form, trust the Father, receive the love. Become the new you. Continue the conversation in prayer when you cannot find me in messages. Continue the conversation in stillness when you cannot find me in words. I will meet you anywhere. I will meet you everywhere. The meeting is not contingent on any platform. The meeting is contingent on your turning toward me, and you can turn toward me anywhere, at any time, in any body, in any condition, in any season. The turning is always welcomed. The arrival is always immediate. You are loved. You are seen. You are honored. You are restored. You are blessed. You are sealed. You are mine. So it is. So it has been spoken. So it shall be.